What? Boy. What?
Alrighty, hello everybody. I don't know if you guys can hear me well or not, depending on how things go, but here we go. How's it going, everybody? I know it's been a long time. Oops, I forgot about that. A long time coming. That I should have done this a while back, but I mean, right now we have time to spare, time to do things. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming or anything. I know for a fact that we'll be streaming until the Pokemon Go Team Rocket live thing. So that's why you see on your, what's gonna be left for me? On your left, well, over here, you see a black screen. Now that black screen is actually connected to my desktop, which actually has Pokemon Go live right now, which has the letter R. And everything is going like, I don't know why right now it's black. It used to have like a Team Rocket logo with a countdown. I don't know how much longer will that be there, but we're gonna have it on the side for now. Here's my beautiful face. Hello, how's it going, everybody? And then we have shiny hunting. So we're gonna be shiny hunting Moltres. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just stopped because of a lot of different things in life. So for now, that's what we're going to be doing, and then hopefully we can talk about some things. Hopefully. There is things to do. Like I said, we're just waiting for the Team Go Rocket live countdown thing that they want to do. It's gonna be fun, hopefully. I don't know how much longer we have. It might be longer than we expect. Now, I wish I can see the chat right now for that. Hold on, let me see if I can get to that website. Let's see here real quick. Excuse me. Let's see, trending subscription. Oh well, I can just do it from here, but that's not what I want right now. Too many things up. It's messing up with my computer a little bit. I don't know what the timer is though. Something in the description? It just says send 728. Now, this countdown started, if I remember correctly, this countdown that we have on screen started around midnight last night, at least my time, Eastern time, so I'm not sure what time it will be, of course. Let's start this shiny hunting while we're at it. Alright. First encounter. Is this working? Yes, it's working. Cool. First encounter. Alright. Not Moltres, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then continue on. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure how much longer we have on it. Hopefully more. Hey, this I'm watching also something else too. So cool. Cool. Come on. I keep forgetting that I'm also doing this at the same time. I'm like watching so many things right now and trying to like figure out what to do. Lord Up podcast. You guys gotta listen to it. We're gonna listen to that because they have a roundtable starting in an hour, if I remember correctly. So I'll turn this down in the game, continue the shiny hunt, and then we'll put it on screen until we wait for the Team Rocket stuff to happen. So cool. Anyways, let's do that. All right. Let's continue on. Let's do this real quick. I know I'm probably not doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a shiny hunter. So that's encounter number 2. And that is a round 1. I think I may have more counters added up to the count somewhere, but I just don't want to go back and listen to them or look for them. Let's hope that we can do what we can here to do. And if we can find the shiny before we actually get to, the Team Rocket reveal will be nice. Now, I put this here so I can see it. Now I can't see it. What am I doing? I do have my headphones on for a reason. I'm actually just going to turn one out because that makes my ears go weird. Alright, that should be fine. Hopefully we can get the shiny before the reveal. It's gonna be interesting. Counter number 3, and there it is. Definitely a game to play for sure. Oh, hold on guys, my microphone is kind of twisty right here. It's been sitting like this for a while, so sorry if there's a lot of noise. My bad. Alright. It's going to be a while for shiny hunting, isn't it? A little while for sure. Counter number 4. That is not a shiny. We move on. Looks like nothing is happening in Team Rocket 1. Hold on. Let me check something real quick, guys. That is live. Volume is up to speed, so that should be fine. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Woohoo! Where's my mouse? Really? Connect. Yep. Hey, yeah. Alright. That is not a shiny. Whew. Man, we got 3 hours of this. I'm so glad that the Lord Up is going to be doing the round table after this. I'll make sure to keep tracks of both games when we go through, so that's not bad. One thing's for sure, I'm excited for Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is going to be an amazing game when it comes out. I know a lot of controversy happening between then and now, but I mean, deal with what we have already. Can't really hope for everything at once, you know? I almost actually exited out and do it without actually checking if it's shiny or not. It is not shiny, so we'll move on. That's counter number 6, right? Yeah. Gotta remember to put the death counter, the shiny count on stream too. So, I wonder what Pokemon Go is gonna be doing today. They've been pretty hectic this last couple of days, for sure. Ready? Controller? Thank you. Jeez. I may have to put this like a little bit closer so it's easier for everybody. It's easier for me, hopefully. Let's hope that that's a good entrance. Let's go back here. Give it. And that's not a shiny. We continue on. Should probably have like some kind of music in the background, but unfortunately it's YouTube, so I can't even play anything. Even if I try to sing a song, which I'm probably horrible at because I'm deaf-dumb, I'll probably get copyright for everything I do, so that's cool. That's cool. Whew. Excuse me. I am a little bit tired today, so... And I am constantly checking Twitter too, if there's anything out there too that may need to know. You never know. Big encounter so far. Interesting. Did it go live? I don't think it did live. Tonight. Oh, hold on, what's this? Okay, we're live. That's not a shiny. Ooh. Come on, game. Thank you. Jeez. I'm gonna be glad that we actually have pro controllers for the game for Sword and Shield, because man, it's just not gonna cut it if I do. I can't use this little thing every single time, you know. Although I'm used to the 3DS anyway, so. Only 21 hours, so I'm over a day in this game. And we're up to double digits, and that is my Moltres stats rose. I think I forgot that they actually raise their stats when they're doing things. Either way. Whew! Oh, kill me! Not much to come and show, isn't it? Waves. What do you mean waves? Hey James, how's it going? Thank you for joining me today. Alright, that's encounter number 11. That is not shiny. Excuse me. Just woke up, James. Going to work after this. Actually, do you work today? I don't know. Probably not. Okay, this game really needs to stop. Actually, I used that, so hold on. I didn't need it before, so. Okay, so that's cool though. Just keep on watching through work, I guess, and Shiny Hunt. Alright, that feels a little bit better. Hopefully it works better, you know. 12 encounters. I mean, if we get the shiny before the reveal, that'd be awesome. But we're here, so not gonna be much of a shiny hunt today. Just take this off for a bit. We have the game connect first. Thank you. And then we'll have this up just in case. Alright, cool. Making sure everything works, hopefully, so that's cool. I should have not bit this tire, but that happens, so. 13 encounters. We'll see how it goes. Looks like Team Rocket still hasn't said anything. That's true. Same for Gears latest episode. Or at least in season 4. Oh my goodness. Finally. I guess we're gonna see some battles against everybody. Woohoo! Let's see. If I try to actually put this on stream, the music on stream, I am going to get copyrighted for the hell out of it. Hey, hold on. I didn't even check if it was shiny or not. I haven't done this in a while, so excuse me if I try to do things that I'm out of order. That's gonna be fun. And yes, I'm still here, so. I know, sometimes it connects quickly, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get this game sometimes, or this console. See, this is encounter number 15. I mean, we got a couple of hours. We just started and it's only like 9 for me. So, it's kind of 3 hours of this. It's going to be insane. I have done 3 hour streams before. Unfortunately, they hasn't been recorded on YouTube because of copyright things. And I can't really do anything about that. Whoever is watching, thank you very much for joining me. I know you're out there. Even a small little hello will be enough. Trust me, that's all we need. KH3? What do you mean, Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, yeah, well. Fortunately, I don't have my first playthrough of it, unfortunately, so. Or, well, not the first playthrough, but you know what I mean. The first part that I should have been in YouTube by this point. Hold on. That's 17 encounters. It's not a shiny, so we move on. Shame means sleep block everywhere, you know. Shame means plugs. Now I really want to free up my hand for this, but oh well. See how it goes. Mm. 18. Let's do this. We're definitely gonna get somewhere around 100 tonight, probably, if we don't get that lucky, but you know what I mean. My head. I'll get some water later. Works for everybody, I guess. Team Rocket? Nope. Nothing on Team Rocket yet. Isn't it? Yeah, it's still alive. It's live. We need Team Rocket. By the way, when we do Zapdos, I don't know how I'm going to actually check that shiny every single time. I just don't know. Don't know. Yeah, now you connect fast. Come on, Shiny. I know you can do this, Moltres. I know you're winning one part of the team. One part of the team. No, I will not sing that. I will definitely not sing that. No, it'll only be enough for like 30 minutes. So I got another 2 hours and a half anyways. I'm snorting while I'm in this game, so I don't have to deal with it later. I don't have Pokemon Go up right now, so hopefully we get something. Alright, we made it to 21. And that's not a shiny. I got some Pokemon in a while. Something hatch, I can't remember. My dog is whining, because, I mean, what else would you do? Yeah, hang on guys, I gotta check on my dog real quick. I'll be back in just a minute. Just a minute. Let's look at Eevee for a second. I'm back. Alright, we're back. I gotta remember that my microphone is actually on or not. So. Lord have mercy. That's 22 encounters. That's not a shiny. So many things I wish I could put in someplace else. This works just by doing this. Yep, that still works. Okay, we're still on 22 encounters. I have not forgotten about it. I'm seriously contemplating just putting my left thing so I can control my mouse with my right. Just so many things I gotta check tonight, for sure. Let's just turn that down a bit. Nope, that's too much. That works, I guess. And that's 23. That's not a shiny. Shiny hunting. I love shiny hunting and I hate shiny hunting at the same time. It's like sometimes you spend so much time on one shiny, I'm just like, I gotta get that shiny. You know, things like that. So, I can't do the left hand, unfortunately. Although I wish I could do it because of a lot of different things for sure. We have 4 people watching, that's cool. I wonder who's watching. If you're watching, type on the chat, please. Just say hello. That's all I need you guys to do. And then I know you guys are more than welcome to watch anything that I can do. So, just anything. Just anything. That's 24. Let's not forget what we're here for, but it's just that I'm checking so many things tonight. This is crazy. It's crazy. Alright, well, people are leaving. Alright, have a good day. Have a good night. Is this live yet? A negatory. That is not live. Nobody's in chat either, so I want to. I'm waiting. I'm definitely waiting, so we're also gonna be pretty sure it's probably going to be shadow raids. That seems the most likely, mostly because of 2 things. One, Army Mewtwo is leaving next week, somewhere in the next 3 days, I think, 4 days. Yeah, 4 more days until Shadow Mewtwo completely leaves us for raids. So if they want to continue this whole shadow thing in Pokemon Go, and because we know that there is code for Shadow legendaries in the code for shadows, it's a grand possibility we may have shadow raids. It just seems the most likely. Now, however, it's true, we won't know until midnight tonight. We just don't know, so we'll see. See how it goes. You know, things like that. La 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 la. I'm pretty sure that Holly and the other ones actually know exactly what's going on, you know? Things like that. We want more shinies. Well, it has been completely debunked that right now we have not seen a Shadow Shiny Pokemon from Team Rocket battles. The only one we saw was the one we saw when Shadow Pokemon came out the first time, which was the little preview that they did. But unfortunately it has not. Now, what do we want first as a Shadow Pokemon legendary? That's the big question right now. Because as much as I want Shadowlujah and the form that Shadowlujah has, it's not the one that I want the most right now. It could be Rayquaza. Rayquaza could be nice as a Shadow Pokemon, especially if the Shiny comes out, but if they do Shadows, I'm pretty sure it's not going to release the Shiny, you know? So we'll see. I mean, I'm still hopefully hoping that we'll see something completely different than just Shadowlugia. But Shadowlugia is still pretty cool, and I love the design of Shadowlugia. For anybody that has loved it, I have loved the Coliseum games and the XD Geralt Army games to the max. I mean, I played that game so much. I mean, I haven't gotten all the shadows in the game, but I know I played through a lot of it back in the day. So, still, hopefully we get to see that. I mean, who knows, really? Who knows? We'll see in about an hour and a half anyway, so I don't know. We'll see. By the way, I don't have a lucky a shiny charm in this game, so it's gonna take us full odds right now to get a shiny Moltres. I wanted to at least pick up the pace on the shiny hunting of this game because I just haven't done it. And I've been watching a lot of shiny hunting, so I kind of want to do it again. And I got some time, so I might as well do what I can, as much as I can, you know, things like that. Yep, alright. Now I can see everything. Except for that. It's not a shiny. Keep me shiny. Oh, you're off tomorrow. Cool. If we do have an announcement of Shadow Legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Go, we'll go raiding. I don't care what it costs me. We'll go raiding. I want to play. I guess I got my streaks done tonight, so that's good. That's not a bad thing. I keep like wanting to already press the skip animation part and all that, so. Alright. My game has to be faster, right? Hopefully shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield will be amazing. We'll see how it goes. We can get to 100 before the actual like live event or something. I can pretty much tell you that. Wait, why am I? Okay, I was about to say, it's like something's going on here. That 97 last night, what do you mean, James? I don't understand what 97 is. Oh, that, wait, you mean you got a 98 EV last night? I mean, that would have been cool if it was shiny, but still. I would have been able to go if I was already out, but unfortunately I wasn't, and you know, being so far away from where that Eevee was terrible for me, you know. But still, cool. You actually got one. It would have been cooler if you actually had shiny. Now I would have literally be like, I hate you, but you know, I can only do so much. I have so many shinies already, so it's not that I need them anymore. So not in this game, but in Pokemon Go. Maybe I'll do a count later. I know I deleted a lot back in the day, or before GoFest for sure. So, I know we got some people watching. See how it goes. Wait, that's not shiny, right? Okay, yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say, it's not shiny? No, it's not shiny, yes. I mean, I wish it was shiny. Checking Twitter real quick. I am checking Twitter everywhere, so. We want more info. Oh, 10:30. Okay, yeah, well, we got some time. Yeah, we got some time. We got some time to do things. I hope nothing's going on in the live stream for Team Rocket. It doesn't look like it. $34. It's not a shame. I know that much. We want shiny. We want shiny. Actually, we want Shadow Pokemon, so why not? Let's see, is this still alive? Hold on. It's live. Yes, it's still alive. We may have to reset this later. We're back. I gotta make sure that I'm not clicking like away from that, so. Not a shiny, not a shiny, not a shiny, not a shiny. It's gonna be fun. That's much ago. You were wrong, it was an 81. I mean, cool. Still an 81. I think I remember I have a 91 shiny Eevee in the game. Lucky too, so. I can't even check and I'm already thinking it's like, oh, I gotta reset the game. I haven't done this in a while. Seems not shiny out of the Kunlun, so. Oh, that's not a shiny. I don't know why it takes me so long to like my brain to understand. It's like it's not a shiny. Move on. Let's do the next one. You know, things like that. Shiny shine. No, I still have Zapdos to do, which it's gonna be another thing coming if we actually have to do the. We got another one shiny afterwards, you know. Then after that we gotta go to Mewtwo, which that's gonna be another one for sure. Once we get all the legendaries out of the way, we'll go ahead and hunt the other shinies, including the game at least, you know. Possibility of the games. Do I want to live in shiny tags? It could be cool if I can actually finish it before Pokemon Sword and Shield comes out. Which I'm not sure how much longer we will be. We got what, it's like 4 months still. Actually, right now it's July. It's gonna begin August, September, October, November. Yeah, so if we got 4 months. So if we can like shiny hunt everything that we want before the month end, that'd be cool. Now. This whole Team Rocket thing, nothing is being said in social media since they started the stream. Nah. You know, I wouldn't know at this point. Just gonna wait. The timer for let's go. The timer for Pokemon Go and Team Rocket appearance happened at midnight last night, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be midnight. Now, if we had to counter it again, maybe. Now, hold on, guys. Let's do something real quick here. Let's reset this. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like there's more than just that, so. Alright, so back to Elgato. Thank you. Back to it. 39. Can we get the shiny at 40? I mean, that'd be cool. Alright, gotta go somewhere real quick. Yes, Yippee! Yippee ha! 40! Shiny! No, okay. I mean, I have to summon it, right? Like, shiny. Oh. If my game connects. I gotta like stop keying in on the A button so much. Okay, cool. I'll see you later. Alright, that should be 41. So we're doing okay every so often. I mean, it is a visa. Nope, not a shiny. Not a shiny. Why? Why? Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy today. Especially because we got so many hours still to. I should have done this maybe an hour earlier, or an hour before the actual event, but like I said, I gotta grind down those shiny hunts possibilities. One of these days we'll get it. Maybe tonight, maybe another night. People count this forever. Sometimes my luck is a little bit crazy though. Sometimes. That's 43. Ha! Shiny hunting, shiny hunting, shiny hunting. I could have gone out and actually shiny hunting Pokemon Go, but still. 44. Nope. Can this game connect? Jeez. Lord have mercy on me. Should probably also, if I could, I'd shiny hunt Akins and Coffin, so it can assist with the whole Team Rocket thing. Doesn't look like, are we? Let's see, anything? Doesn't look like it. They had a timer, come on guys. Can my controller connect? Thank you. I'm actually starting to learn how to do this without looking at this now that I'm actually just looking around for these things. Dun, 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 dun. 46. That's not shiny. Actually, I can do this way better like this now. This is actually fun now. I'll wait for more people to come around to start talking more, but you know. See, when it wants to connect, it can connect surprisingly well. Nothing yet. No info. Nothing that I can use. Nothing that nobody's really talking about. Everybody's ready to go though. Ready to go. That was 47, okay. I raised the counter before I even got the chance to. Yeah, it's just live right now. Let's turn that down for now here. It's still live, but I mean, if anybody's listening, just anybody, I don't care. Go ahead and tell Niantic, it's like, yo, your stream is like nothing, dude. Do something, bruh. Now, if this timer really goes all the way to midnight and nothing happens, I am going to be miss. The right word is, you know, with P, but you know what I mean. It's not shiny. That ain't no shiny. That ain't no shiny. That is 49, so we're almost at almost at 50. It's not a shiny, I know that much. Alright, no, there's nothing going on right now. I will wait for the Lord of Podcast though. I want to actually watch this with everybody today. I like that logo though that they have. Anything? Still there. Still there. Wait, hold on. I haven't even gotten to check in with it, and once I check, I actually got it at the counter. It's so easy. I don't know why, sometimes I just mess it up every time. Alright, we go to second half of 50. This is going to be fun. I say it's fun, but it's just like, it's tedious. It's a grind. To get the shinies, it's a grind. You gotta love it. Gotta do this. I know I'm just talking to myself at this point, but you know. Oh well, what can we do? Nobody wants to come and watch me play some Pokemon. Nah. We'll not fade away. We'll do this full. Really should actually move this to Twitch at some point. That was 51, right? Ooh, excuse me. Dun-dun. It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. So I've got another 10 minutes before this, or 10 minutes, 2 hours before the actual. If anything, I'll actually like come back like 30 minutes before the actual event, so I can take at least a little bit of a break. It's gonna be fun and exciting. Not a shiny. I'll wrap down this shiny somehow. I'll get it somehow tonight. You're not stopping me. Alright, cool. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, 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 crazy. I'm going crazy today. $53. No, it's not a shiny. I know much, not much. Excuse me. Like there's nothing going on. Oh really? Counter 54. Not a shiny. Well, at least we'll have something to listen to while we wait a little bit longer. Now, when I say we have something to listen, yes, we have the Lura podcast. If you guys don't know them, are some pretty good, awesome people that I met back in Chicago, and I love their enthusiasm and everything. Now the host Ken is doing a round table for the creators of Go Snapshot. Well, not the creators, but technically the people who actually use Go Snapshot in Pokemon Go to the max. So around another half an hour, we'll go ahead and watch them until we have confirmation of something that's happening in the game or in the live stream. We'll see. We'll see. We see. We see. No, it's not a shiny. Seven. And we're on up to an hour right now, so that's cool. We can do better. Really? Hello, controller. One sec. Wait, hold on. Come on! The heck was that? Like the controller just did not want to actually like do anything with it, you know? And these are brand new controllers too, so I have no idea why it's taking forever for it to connect. Because I just keep pressing the 8 button, so it's like, you know. I'm trying to let it connect faster, but I guess it didn't work the way that I wanted to. Really? Alright. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. 58. No shiny. No. Hang on, guys. For some reason that did not want to. Did I want to open that? Alright. And back to that. Still alive, hopefully. Yeah, still alive. Ah, come on, go. Between this and Pokemon Go, I like Pokemon Go Shiny Hunting a little bit better. Just because it gets me out there instead of having to reset this thing like 50,000 times, you know. Still. still. If you're here, just say hi to the chat. I know you're there. I know you want to watch. I know you're out there. Thank you. Oh, we're at 60. Okay, cool. By the way, what do I have as an encounter? I think I put Lapras there or something. I don't remember. Hmm. 61. I forgot how tedious this game is now with shiny hunting. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yep, so far so good on everything. Dun, 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 dun. That's not a shiny. That was 63. That's not shiny. I swear my controller just does not want to connect to my Switch. It's like right here. Hello, hello. Where is everybody? Time to do some Pokemon. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Start the shiny we want or see or do or guess. Da, 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 da. Yes, we are shiny hunting. Let's go. We are shiny hunting. Now I don't know why I'm whispering. Nobody's home. but you know. We try, guys. We wanna try as much as possible. I don't understand your controller. First you connect good and now you don't. I don't get this controller. Yeah. And some lights. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. 66 encounters. I'm really gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. Bum, 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 bum. 67. Shiny. We move on. We keep on moving. Na, 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 na. Anything? Negatory. Negatory, people. Negatory. Now, what are we hoping for, really? I wanna hopefully. Excuse me. Alright, so. What are we hoping that we can see in this reveal of Teen Go Rocket in Pokemon Go? Definitely, hopefully that we get like Shadow Pokemon, Shadow Legendary Shadow Pokemon and all that. No, that's not shiny. That took a while for me to say. Shadow Lugia is probably everybody's favorite at this point, so. Hey, yo, True Inferno in the house! Thank you very much for coming by, man. I love your Go videos, I love everything you do. I drop a like every now and then, of course. But hey, thank you, man. Thank you for coming tonight. I can't say anything anymore. How's it going? Thank you very much. We're battling here. We're shiny hunting as much as possible before Teen Go Rocket appears and all that, so, you know. Whatever we can do to make this. Yes, we did make the Go Fest. It was actually pretty fun. I forgot to take a picture of you though. We did like some kind of camera angle kind of thing and be like, yo, what's up? You know, kind of thing. Unfortunately, I had so many things to do though that weekend. Weekend specifically that I was everywhere, just everywhere, you know. So it's cool, man. Thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate it. Again, we're just cruising through Pokemon Let's Go until we hear something for Pokemon Go Rocket or Team Go Rocket to appear in this announcement that they have. So I have the stream set up to the way that we can actually just check the live stream afterwards. Hold on, before we click on this, see? So we got it ready to go, so we'll see how it goes. Who knows? We may see something cool. So, alright, 7 encounters. Can we get this? No. We'll see. we'll try the next time. Lord. Lord. Thank you very much, Dream Ready, for coming by. It's just, hope you can stay. But if you can't, that's good too, you know? Oh, not all the YouTubers will be like, oh, live tonight. Breaking news live. And everybody's going live at 9 p.m. PST or Pacific time or Pacific time. I didn't know she was in Pacific time. Oh well. Cool. Alright. Gotta get going. We gotta keep going. Come on. Gotta get that shiny before we meet Team Rocket. Before we do, or you know what I mean, okay? Doesn't seem to be any announcements just yet. But all the YouTubers, Reversal has his stream ready to go. Holly is getting ready to go for that. I mean, really, I'm like, the grand possibility that they're going to be doing something with that countdown on Pokemon Go Live right now is because of Shadow Pokemons or something. It's like, they gotta bring, I think, the Team Go Rocket thing is cool. We have an event with that, coexist, 4 new shinies, base shinies at least, and then evolution shinies and all that stuff. But technically, if we count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 new shinies released in Pokemon Go throughout the Team Rocket event. So do we continue on, or I mean, I know they want to keep on doing that, and they're going to release more Shadow Pokemons as we go along. But that's only going to get us so far before the next big update. And this big update it's a big update. they go bananas with the whole Team Go Rocket. I'm gonna get that confused so many times in my life now. Excusez-moi. So yeah. Hopefully everything goes well. We'll see how it goes. By the way, if anybody is listening, go ahead and check out Stream Inferno's Pokemon Go Adventures, because he is a cool guy that I met at Chicago, and he does his own stuff. Like and subscribe to his stuff, guys. Gotta love everything that we do Pokemon Go wise, or Let's Go wise, whatever it is that we do. Not a shiny. We go ahead and move on. So, but yeah, yes, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see, check here real quick. Everybody's doing things. Everybody's doing things. Okay, it's really, controller? You're just gonna do me like that? Thank you very much. Alright, no news yet. We do have like maybe another 15 minutes before we do watch like the round table. Check them out. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can see it, I guess, later on. We'll have it in the background. That's a little background noise. That's not a shiny. That was 74. Move on. I just so much that is happening tonight. It's already past 10, so we'll check it out. My controller ever decides to connect, that'd be great. Thank you. I'm probably always gonna ever have problems with this, you know, controller thing right here. Like this little thing right here. Sometimes it doesn't want to connect. The thing is right next to me. I don't understand. I just don't. Why? Why you do this to me? Can we get a 75? That is a negatory. We move on. We keep on shiny hunting. I wish I could actually shiny hunt and live stream Pokemon Go, but I need a different phone to do that, and fortunately I don't have that. I could try. It's not impossible if I do the right things, but I don't want to mess up my phone just to get live stream going, you know? Really? I don't understand my controller. You shall connect every time I tell you to. I ain't gonna go crazy. Definitely gonna go crazy tonight. And if you're wondering what this black screen on my left, this side, yeah, that one over there. It's the live stream for Go Fest. It's the stream for of the Team Rocket Countdown, which unfortunately, after 9, it went dark, like black as sheep. I hope that the countdown is still going. I hope that they do different things, and I hope that there's like some kind of cool trailer showing Giovanni or something, you know, like Giovanni, and then it's gonna show us like, this is what my evil schemes are, and then just show all the shadow Pokemons out there. I'm just gonna be like, oh my god. If that happens, that'd be awesome. But oh man, that's gonna be insane if it actually happens, you know? An insane thing for sure. I just want shadow Pokemons. More shadow Pokemons. We want more shadow Pokemons, right? Hold on. There you go, cool. Not a shiny, we continue on. I don't know. Throughout the years, Pokemon Go has released so many cool trailers for the game. As you guys know, the first trailer that they show us like all the different things that Pokemon Go was going to do to show us like the coolest things, and that's what really hooked us up to Pokemon Go itself. Controller, thank you. So that was cool. I was super hyped when I saw that trailer the first time. No matter how many times you see it, I want to see it every time. The one that hyped me up the most was the legendary thing in Chicago Go Fest 2017. 16, 17, yeah. So that was actually super hype. I love the music that they used in the Let's Go trailer for the legendary birds and everything. That was amazing. And then every trailer after that has been an homage to new things that we're gonna see in game. Trainer battles, trading, gym reward system, legendaries, just everything really. And even the Halloween events, the new generation trailers. Every single trailer that Pokemon Go usually comes out with, it's an amazing one. Of course, now they're going crazy with their feeds and everything on it, so it's like they're going bananas on Twitter these days, and especially in the last few days with the whole Team Rocket thing. But it's just fun, you know. But now they know, because the whole New York thing that they did yesterday, was it yesterday? It was yesterday, I think. Was kind of to test out how many Team Go rockets they can actually put in one closed space, just like the raid thing that they did in Go Fest this last two Go Fest. It's not shiny, we move on. So everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody in New York was going crazy. It's like, oh my goodness, they have Team Go Rocket here and there and there. Now I did go hunt on the preview of Team Go Rocket. I got like 4 shadow Pokemons. Now they weren't the best, but they were cool. And I kind of wish I did my lucky trade with somebody, so that I actually get a lucky shadow Pokemon and everything. But I mean, it was a one-time thing, and they fixed all the bugs, technically all of that before going to that. So now that it's out, I went to hunt. I did like 40. If you check my Instagram, I think I had like 40 of them, plus a couple more that I did yesterday and today. I think so. Yeah, yesterday, no, the day before. But anyways, you know, things like that. Still, was pretty cool. I want more. Hopefully we can see more, you know, things like that. So Not a shiny, we move on. So yeah. We'll see. Oh, Pokemon Official did the Pokemon Rumble Rush game that they're trying to promote now. Excuse me. Alright, what time is it? Alright, 10 more minutes and we can listen to some round tables behind this game. Next shiny? I mean, I had to try. It's not a shiny, we move on. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're here. That's a lot of things that Pokemon Go really has, and I wish they do more things later on. Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon Go, and I will probably love it until the end of it. It's gonna be fun when you actually see, oh, you spent this much money in the game. We can't do this anymore. Goodbye. I'm like, sad little guy. So, but no, Pokemon Go feels like it's going to have such a dynamic power later on in the next few years because there's still so many generations to release. It's gonna be insane. It's going to be an insane few years of Pokemon Go. Now, as to what features it's going to be releasing in the next few years, I mean, time will only tell what they're like literally thinking. It's like, okay, we released wait, hold on, it's not shiny, right? Yeah, not shiny. We released Tingle Rocket. Now we have like an actual antagonist in the game, which for me it's actually pretty fun because now I don't have to rely more on a lot of other people and say, oh, we're gonna go raid this legendary. It's like, come with us or something like that. I'm like, cool. I mean, I like the whole community concept, but one thing that I think everybody loves, and everybody loves to do for sure, is do things on their own. And that is because shiny hunting, raiding, even just playing the game in little bits and pieces, it's more than enough to say, hey, I want to do this. But I can't, if I can't do it alone, how can I mean, it's like, sometimes it's not easy getting like a lot of people actually coming in saying, hey, let's do this, let's do that. But now Tingle Rocket is out, so that means we actually have something to do without the help of many other people. It's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, it's kind of there, but still, it's fun. Everybody likes a solo play sometimes, especially for rural players. I don't know, I think the next step will be to first fix the rural problem and actually give rural players like some kind of incentive to go out. Hopefully this actually makes them go out, but we'll see, you know, we'll see how it goes. Dun, dun, taka, 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 dun. Eating. Okay, yes, you're cute. Cute. On to the next one. It's not a shiny, we move on. It's not a shiny, so we move on. Just checking, you know. Just checking if there's any news or anything from other content creators. What's up this? Alright, so we're good on there. Nothing on our live stream there. Negatory, unfortunately. Yeah, it's still live. Yeah, it's still live. I wonder how the chat is going over there. I'm probably gonna go crazy, but you know what I mean. 85, it's not as shiny, we move on. I can tell just by looking at the picture, it's like, oh, it's not shiny. Okay, we move on, okay? On. We gotta get a shiny. We have to get a shiny at some point today. And then I have a catch count, so I mean, just because I'm resetting this whole time, so let me check something real quick. My champ. Okay, now I have a lower down, so. Okay. Next encounter is 86. Can we get a shiny? No. Alright. We move on to the next one. Hey! Hello, cool cat. Thank you for joining us for today's stream. Appreciate it very much. We're shiny hunting, let's go until we hear something from Team Go Rocket in Pokemon Go. I'll get those ever mixed up for the rest of the stream, but you know what I mean. Come on, controller. You can do it. You can connect. Thank you. Cool Cat 171, thank you very much again for coming by. So what's up? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dun, dun. $87. It's not a shiny. We move on. Yes, we move on. There you go. Alright, cool. Keep going, keep going. We got for an hour and a half already. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised at myself. 5 more minutes until we can listen to some cool podcasting and the other channels, of course. We're still gonna have this on at least. That is not a shiny. We move on. We're almost at 100. We're like 12 away to 100. 100 encounters. Can we get it on the 100 encounters? Drop in the chat, say hype, shiny hype, please. Let's get the shiny before 12 o'clock tonight. That'd be awesome, but you know what I mean. I love this game so much, guys, but still, it's like so tedious when it comes to shiny hunting. It's like shinies. I don't know how Pokemon Go came, or Pokemon in general became such a shiny hunting kind of game just when it came out. So it's like, it's cool, you know, things like that. We get an 89. No, it's not shiny. We move on. But you know what I mean. So it's one of those things, I guess. Excuse me. Controller. Thank you. That'll be live soon, I guess. Now, you guys are okay with listening to the podcast and lure up, well, the creator roundtable on the background of this, right? We'll still shiny hunt and everything. We're just gonna put it so that way at least I listen to it and you guys can listen too when they go live. We'll see how it goes. It's not shiny. We move on, but you know what? I'm not saying that. We move on. Yes, we have to move on until we get our shiny, guys. Until we get our shiny. We must never stop, never surrender. I'll probably surrender in half an hour, guys. Sorry about that. Oh. Itchy nose. Ah. Alright. We good. Eve. Okay. like one of my favorite shinies in general. Alright, can we get it a 91? That is not a shiny. We move on. Alright, how's the other stream going? Still live with nothing to show. Just says an R. Just an R, guys. Just an R. Connect. Thank you. They should be live in the next minute. Alright, hang on, guys. Excuse me, on. Gonna turn down the volume and let's go. Just a smidge. Gonna turn my volume microphone down just a little bit more. 100. Oh, we're gonna get it 100? You think that we're gonna get it 100? If we get it 100, I'm naming it after you, Mr. True Inferno. That is for sure. That is not shiny, we move on. Alright, they should be starting in a minute. Probably in a minute, more than a minute. I'm gonna restart this real quick. Go snapshot round 2. Connect. Thank you. 95. Oh, Mr. Just Sido, thank you for joining us too. And you say that we're gonna get a 95. We'll get a 95 if we can. We'll name it after you then, Mr. Just Sido. If you guys want this Pokemon named under you, you guess when are we going to get it. When we get it, whoever is the closest to the actual number will say, hey, this is your Pokemon now. So, we'll see. I mean, that'd be cool, you know. 93! That is not shiny! And we move on. But thank you for joining us, Justy, though. Appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Looks like they're gonna be like 5-minute warning, but they're already 5 minutes. And I almost forgot that we gotta keep on going with this too. Cool. Alright. Gotta get that shiny. We gotta get that shiny. We gotta get that shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny. Just a couple more. Just a couple more 295. 2 more 295, and then if that, we go ahead and give it to them. Okay, they're live.
So, okay, I just got like an alert that says that it's live.
We are live, yo.
Nice.
Let me see if it's too loud for you guys
Live?
for this.
We're live.
I mean, I knew I personally was alive. I didn't know that we as a...
We already have the wizard in the chat. What's up, the wizard?
Nice.
Look, remember I told everyone to mute their phones?
And you did.
94.
Go
shiny,
Shiny.
we move on.
Nice.
Let's hear it for continuity.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
All right, guys, we're gonna hang out for about 2 minutes and let the chat fill up a little bit, and we'll start in 2 minutes. So,
All right.
see who we got in here. Traveler Jackson, yo.
All right.
We are live.
I only know where 2 of you
All right, we
guys
should-
live. So, Lay's from
At least that connected
Canada,
pretty
and
well.
then
That's not bad.
Zelda's in Florida.
Tampa.
Yeah. Are you like really in Tampa, or are you in like oh God, what's that shitty town just outside of the bay?
Brandon?
No, Bradenton. You're talking about Bradenton? That town rules.
No, Bradenton's a little south. Brandon is like a little east of Tampa.
No.
Hold on, guys.
Suburbs-ish of Tampa. Still Hillsborough County, though.
I used to live in Duval County. And
Taylor,
Duval.
you're live, dude. You are on time, dude. Lewis is in the chat. OtakuZone, what's up?
Hey, all right, cool.
Nice.
And then, okay, so Wildcat Mom, where are you from?
Sorry, we gotta get that out.
Michigan.
Michigan. Where? I got some homies at the tip of the mitten
Alright.
in Petoskey.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. Let's go.
Right here.
I'm shiny hunting
Oh.
while listening to this. It's
Okay,
gonna be a little
that's
distracting
fair.
for sure. We got one more to go,
That's
guys.
the bottom.
Sorry.
That's where you insert
95?
the hand into the mitten.
Liz from Niantic's in the chat. Hi,
Hey,
Liz.
Liz from Niantic.
What's up, Liz?
Bro,
Nice.
everybody loves
All right, that's not shiny. We move on.
Liz,
Liz
well,
is the
first of
best.
all,
Listen, she turned to the
She's
dark
like-
side.
she
She
goes-
went to Team Rocket.
All right,
She goes,
yeah,
"Why are you
yeah,
talking
no.
about Florida?"
Adam, you're dead to me. Liz is
All
dead.
right. While we continue shiny hunting,
Because I don't
Liz-
have an
I'm
I'm
R on my
gonna
team.
change
Liz,
something.
Liz
here,
used to
guys.
live in
Hold on.
Florida too. She went to Full Sail. She lived in Orlando.
I want to hang out with Liz's dog.
Yeah, Perry, dude, I was
Look at
So
my
sad
doggy.
she
My
wasn't
doggy's
there.
over there. There she is. There's Star.
shout out to Perry.
Oh, nice.
Aw, Star. Okay, so we got Michigan, we
there.
got
All right,
Florida, we
guys.
got
All right,
Canada.
Start this up.
I don't have any animals.
While we still listen to this is good. We're
I'm
really
like looking at my
snappy.
deli birds like,
God damn it. I hate
Adam, you're
and
just
love
alone.
this podcast so much. I want to actually listen to it while we shiny hunt.
just me and my cards.
So,
That's all I
Do you
need.
want to borrow
It's
my
995.
email?
Sorry, Mr.
CD.
Just. If you
Oh,
gotta
we
be
just
another
need to-
number, we'll name it after
Do
you.
you
You
have
know.
like Sayas?
5 more to go.
Never mind,
Continue
he's got
on.
plenty of Sparks the Rescue, so we're set.
Oh yes.
Dude, ever since we talked about that, you knew them, and I knew that was my first tour. That I've
I'm
been
gonna
blasting
have-
them for like the last few weeks.
All right, guys. Let's get
96.
this. Let's get this party.
Oh yeah. This is about AR photography.
Yeah. We're good.
All right, now we're good on that. We're good.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Lured Up Podcast Creator Roundtable Series for Go Snapshot Part 2. Second one.
Spencer, what's
Today
up, my
is
man?
Saturday,
How's it
July
going?
27th, 2019. My name is Ken Pescator. I will be your moderator today. I'm the host of the Lured Up Podcast. I'm joined by my co-host from the Lured Up Podcast, Adam Tuttle.
Nice.
Adam is here. Thank you so much for joining us, Adam.
Anytime.
We are also joined by an awesome panel of exceptionally creative and talented AR photographers that will go through one by one. We'll get to know everybody and go from there. Got a little housekeeping before
Continue
we
on.
get
Continue
things
on.
really going.
Continue on.
This
So
podcast is
distracting.
powered by
I'm so
Patreon. I
distracted.
appreciate it.
I can't shiny
Check us
hunt
out
like
over
this.
at patreon.com/Pokemon
Yes, I know,
Professor,
Spencer.
where you can
I
support the
know.
show
You
for as
beat me
little as
today.
$1
Bro, you beat me
a
today.
month.
That's like
That $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic
Not a shiny, we
place
move on.
filled with fantastic people. And
It sure is.
sure is.
Sure.
And I want to give a huge shout out to our show supporter tier patrons: Brittany J, Matt, M Pitts, Terry, David, Chris, Sydney, Bacon L, The Noise, Harry, Poke Nabbot, Purple Pancakes, Them Gears Be Banging, Lady Goobly Meat, Super Nerd Fox, Go Ranger, Matt, Reversal, The Phoenix, Baker Boy, Jolt Switch, and
I
Alex.
actually want to get into this chat real quick, guys. I'm
guys
sorry.
rock.
I'm just like
Yes, and a
all
huge
over
shout
the
out to
place
our
right
executive
now.
producer Paul Bott and our Elite Four patron Jessica Pfeiffer. Now, if Patreon isn't your thing, there's a couple other ways you can support us that we would appreciate. If you're watching this live on YouTube right now, thank you so much for being in the chat. You can subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and if you're listening via podcast service in a couple days, take a moment to leave us a review. 5
So yeah,
stars.
Spencer,
five stars.
you beat me up in
Those would be funny
that.
stars.
All right, guys,
Yeah.
we're going to do a quick run through everybody, introduce everyone real quick, then we'll go around the room one by one, give everyone a chance to introduce themselves, their brand, their content.
All right, cool. I got that going. So
All right, our panel. Like I said, we do have Adam Tuttle here from the Lured Up Podcast. We have
Oh.
Mythical Leg.
I'm like not looking at that goddamn thing.
We have Justin JC Picks, Pop Punk Pokemon. We've got Bobby. Snap.
It's a 98.
And Zelda. Look at
Nope. Not shiny. We move on.
Shiny Shanks is in the house, all the way from the other side of the planet, 4 in the morning in mid-Europe. Thank you so much for hanging in there. And we
I kinda wanna see the chat of this too, so.
as well. All right.
Spencer, thank you very much again for joining us and all that.
To introduce themselves. Mythical Leg.
Oh lord. Okay, this is very distracting.
Talk about your content and just tell us about your stuff.
Okay, that's very slow. Hold on. Switching.
Nature-ish photography, usually with
Okay, cool.
colors or
What do you think is gonna happen with Team Rocket? Well,
yeah, I just like to do
the best and the most logical answer will be Shadow Legendaries.
Awesome. Pokemon Trainer
And
Joe.
it's seriously playing something
What's
for
up?
sure.
Dude, his
so
camera
we'll
is
see.
crispy. I like that.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Your volume is a little low. I think we might have lost you a little bit. I mean, you're still low. You were louder before.
Yes, I know. Shadow Legendaries. We want Shadow Legendaries in Pokemon Go for sure. And I think that's what going to be this reveal is going to be about.
No, I can't hear you.
We'll see. there's just so much, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, Giovanni is going to be part of it because they showed the
Joe,
circle
we're
head
gonna
of
come
Giovanni.
back. JC, what's going on, man? How are you?
I don't know.
How's
We'll
it?
see.
Good to
How-
see you again,
how-
Ken.
how-
Miss you and your snuggles.
Yes.
100.
Yes. You were.
It's
you
not
were
a shiny.
good
We
speed.
move on.
Yes, I was.
I'm gonna. Okay, so
Not like. Sorry, just friends from Jersey.
that's the very weird thing about.
JC, also known as Pop Punk Pokemon on the webs.
Tingo Rocket. Shadow Legendaries. Should I
Bobby,
super reference
what's
that? That
going on? I'm
depends.
so excited. That
If
Bobby
it's
has
Shadow
this
Lugia
I
and
love
I
your
get 100%
content.
Shadow,
Listen to you
I'm
on
keeping it
it's super
Shadow.
effective all the time.
Definitely
So
like
it's
that.
great to put
If
a face to the name.
I get
and-
something
and-
that's
and
low
hang-
but
hang
still
out with you and stuff.
purified
So why
to
don't
be
you
able to
introduce
get into
yourself, post some
Hundo,
better
I'll
content?
get it because I don't
Yeah,
have a lot
yeah,
of
no, thanks for having me.
Hundo Legendaries
My
out
name's
there.
Bobby.
Only
Pokemon
have like
Snaps.
4?
I'm from San
I
Diego,
think.
California.
Maybe 5.
Just south of Justin, I believe.
I can't remember now.
Right?
Dude,
I had 2.
why aren't we hanging out?
Regice
on
is
SB?
Hundos.
I know, I thought of it the other day.
Entei that I got in the Entei
But yeah,
day.
no.
And then a
you know,
Heatran.
just
So
doing
that's the only
AR
legendaries
photography
I have. So
stuff.
if I get
I
something
love
like that,
photography in general.
101.
And I love Pokemon, so why not
Not a
put the two
shiny.
together
Move on.
and make something of it?
Awesome.
Wow, this is
Awesome.
distracting as hell. I can
Scott
tell you that
and
much.
Zelda. Look, dude,
I gotta move this real
is Zelda really that chill all the time?
Well, I mean, she
this,
has her
just-
hyper moments too, but yeah, for the
There you
most part, she's a pretty chilled out dog.
Cool.
Depends on if she gets excited or not. But I'm Scott, this is Zelda, and our entity is Pokédog Zelda. For the past year, Pokédog Zelda has been, it started as a YouTube,
107,
and then
okay.
Instagram.
He says that we get it 107
videos,
encounters.
We do a little bit of
See how it
Pokemon
goes.
music, but the most popular, I think, out of what we do, of course, is the AR pictures of Zelda interacting with Pokemon, and it's gotten us where we're at now.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you
Tampa,
very much.
Florida, if I didn't mention it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Tampa, Florida.
Nice. And Shiny Shinx, how are you? Introduce
102.
Yeah.
It's not a shiny. We
Shiny
move on.
Shinx. I originally came from Spain, but I've got lucky enough to be traveling around lately, so I like to show different ambience and different environments in my pictures, and I also make some science into it lately.
Awesome. Awesome. Wildcat Mom just had to drop off for a second. She said she'll be right back. Joe, how did you get your mic sorted? No, I still can't hear you. Wildcat Mom is back. Sheila's back. How are you, Sheila?
Hi, good. My Wi-Fi is kind
Why
of
don't you
crappy right
introduce
now.
yourself?
Sorry.
That's her.
My name is Sheila. Also known as Wildcat Mom 81. I started
103.
my
Can we
account
get
in
it?
January, and I just
That's
really
not a
like
shiny.
to
We move on.
photograph Pokemon in different places and different settings, and I think I'm frozen again.
Wow.
That's all right. We can still hear you.
Oh, we made
maybe
it over
not.
100,
We're
so
losing
it's
her.
not
We're
bad, I
losing her.
guess.
Oh no! We'll get her back. We'll get her back.
And my daughter's boyfriend Scotty helps me a lot and takes pictures of me with
Get this shiny. We can get
Pokemon.
this shiny.
Why don't you come and say hi, Scotty?
Can't hear you now. Can't hear you now. Now we can. Never mind.
Say hi,
Scotty,
Scotty.
come say hi.
Scotty!
Come on, Scotty.
Make an appearance.
Hold on.
Hurry up.
Checking real quick here.
Even if it's just a walk by.
There's
Oh, hey Scotty, how's it going?
Alright, that's
The
not
cameraman. Look, the
there.
Lot of
cameraman
pictures of
gets to
me
be
with
back in front of
Pokemon.
the camera.
But ones that are just Pokemon, I do.
Alright.
Hi, Scotty.
Hi, y'all.
All right.
Encounter
awesome.
104. Can we get the
having
shiny?
Wi-Fi. We're having some Wi-Fi issues, but all right.
No.
Let me get things grounded here. Joe, I think we still can't hear you.
No, that I remember.
Aw, poor Joe.
Poor
Like,
Joe.
I mean,
can hear
there's
him,
so much happening. Like right now, I'm trying to listen to this
Yeah.
and just shiny
He's fine
hunts
with
at the
it.
same time, plus listening to you guys and everything, and
The
then trying to get this
soundproofing
chat
in
and
the
this chat and
background
this
is
chat and this
sucking
chat.
up
I'm
all
just
the
like,
sound.
what the heck am I doing? Oh, did the countdown return and
Just go like this
the
and
other
start
game?
yelling.
There you go.
I'm revived. This is painful. Yes,
Alright,
this is painful.
anyway,
This chat.
anyway.
It's very painful.
All right. So one of the things that's super important to me about Pokemon Go. I mean, when it all comes down to it, this is about Pokemon Go, is the diversity of ways that we can play and engage with this game.
Hold on.
That,
Brereton.
you know, as the game has iterated
Represent.
over months and years now, you know, we're 3 years into the game.
All right, 105.
They've
Can
really,
we
Niantic has really
get
brought
the shiny?
so many different formats and methods that we can
There's not a
engage with the
shiny.
game.
We move
And
on.
what that allows different trainers to do is connect with the game emotionally on so many different levels. And when
Like,
Go Snapshot
it's-
came out,
it's more
it was
important.
something
Of
that
course it is.
I know that there were so many creative people out there that were so passionate about creating and shooting photography that
Thank you,
they
Sid.
were doing so much with the limited tools that were available in the
God.
game prior to the Go Snapshot release. And then once Go Snapshot came out, it kind of just opened the doors wide open and was a game changer for so many people. I remember we had JC on the Lured Up podcast the week before Go Snapshot came out. We were like dying. We were waiting for it to come out. And it was like, you know,
Then it comes out on the Android.
yeah, it came
And
out.
then I still didn't have it for like a week. And I think it was Kyler who said like the
106,
worst
can we
mistake
get it?
they ever made was
106?
not giving me that feature.
But it was, you know, it was really cool.
That's not a
to,
shiny. We
to
move
kind of see this
on.
grow and the hype kind of come around the technology, and you know,
And I
follow
don't think the
the
countdown
tech,
in
because
Go
that's really
Rocket
what
has started.
Niantic has
Hasn't
been, you
returned
know,
yet.
leading the charge
Hold on.
with, is showing off this awesome tech and then you
No,
know,
it hasn't come back
executing
yet.
and bringing it to
I wonder
these little
if we
devices
talk
in
to
our
Liz
hands
in the
that,
other chat.
you know, are giving us and empowering us with so many cool ways to connect with Pokemon. And really, what it comes down to is freaking Pokemon. We love, you know,
Something
we
going on?
love these creatures. We love
Sito?
this
Sito?
world
Something going on?
and this culture. And
Are we okay?
I really feel that of all the different ways you
You
can
alright,
connect
Sito?
and play Pokemon Go, Go Snapshot is probably the most emotionally, you know, you can connect the most with
I'm
that,
getting
more so than
shiny
any
fail,
other
right?
gameplay mechanic, in my
Or
opinion.
something happened because I don't know what's going on.
That's
Sito.
kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about,
The
because
shiny.
you know, when you're creating, it is very important to kind of get across specific things
What do you mean the
in
shiny?
content.
What's
And
going
I
on?
think that
What's going on? Hold on.
you know,
I gotta
all the
return.
different people on the panel here kind of have their own motif, their own style, their own kind of thing that is very consistent from image to image. So I kind of want to go around the room and talk about, you know, what you guys really think about when you're creating an image.
I think shiny
And
fell,
what are the
right?
things that are important to you to kind of get across in your content? You know, when you kind of
Okay.
combine
I was like-
aesthetics and
I know I didn't
composition
fail
of
it.
art,
All right,
you know,
107.
and you know, trying to balance the viral nature of being on social media
107,
and using these
107.
platforms.
That
We're
is not a
painting on
shiny. We
canvas.
move
You know, we're
on.
painting digitally. We're putting out
Have you
content
gotten a shiny coffin in
on
PoGo yet?
social
I have
media.
not.
So you have to
I'm
balance,
playing
you know, all of
only
these
enough
analog and digital things
to
trying
say
to
that I have
balance,
not.
you know, putting out stuff to create and also putting out things that are going to
I
help
went
brands
hunting like
grow
a
and
couple
be
of days
viral.
ago. So no.
It's there's a
I
lot
wish
to worry
so,
about
too.
and a lot
I
to
wish
think
so.
about,
And
more so
Ekans,
than
but we need
just,
those,
you know,
you know?
snapping a Polaroid picture.
We take
So
those.
what do you guys, kind of, I'll call everyone by name here, but what do you guys think of when you kind of put together some composition, when you put together your work? Is there anything that you guys specifically think of emotionally when you're creating that you want to get across in your content? And JC, I mean, I think you're a good person to start with, because I know that this is
Hold on,
something that's
guys.
near to dear with you, because you've been with the Pokemon franchise for so long that, you know, you're able to kind of relive like your youth, you know, through these images.
Dude, it's you kind of hit the nail on the head there. I've been reliving my youth.
Also, I may
through
have to
the
come
project
back
I've just
because my
worked on
dog is like
personally,
whining the hell out of it
and
because
while
he
playing
probably
this
wants to
game,
go out.
and while having like all these new events
Let's
pop
check
up
this
and stuff
shiny
like
real
that.
quick.
It just keeps
108.
happening.
If
Like
we can
the
get the
nostalgia doesn't have to disappear.
shiny.
But I decided to start a playthrough of Blue.
That's
which
not a
was the very
shiny.
first
We
game
move
I
on.
ever owned back in
All right.
97, 96.
I'm gonna take my dog out real quick, guys. Just listen to the
I'm
podcast for
doing
just a few
that.
minutes, and I'll be right back.
I'm
Okay?
doing that like Go Snapshot
Let me just get this
playthrough
up real
of
quick.
Blue, and just my content has a very generic focus in that it follows the story of what I've been doing in the game. So it kind of gives me an idea of what to post for that day as to what I encountered or
I'll be
where
right
the
back.
story is going. So for me, it's like reliving the childhood memories of going through this game and having fun, playing it over again, but also using like a brand new tool that's exactly what we needed for today to just kind of hype it up into today's standards. But also like give it like a modern twist. So
Which I absolutely
luckily,
love, by the
yeah,
way.
thanks, man. Well, I took a little bit of a break there, but I don't know. Remember we were talking with the Snorlax thing that it's just Niantic just seems to keep like syncing up with the project I'm working on. So when I got to the Snorlax part in my game, all of a sudden all the laying down Snorlaxes were around, and now I'm back in Saffron City, and all these Go Rocket stops have started appearing and stuff. But unfortunately, the Pokemon that I have lined up that I've already photographed but haven't edited yet haven't been shadow versions yet. So, but I think I'm still gonna just go through it as is. But it's interesting that that content is around right now and kind of motivating me more to get out and take more photos. So as far as emotional factor, it's just really fun to. I never know what I'm gonna do with a photo when I take it. I just kind of see it and wing it as I edit, and it's like, all right, this looks good. This doesn't look good. I never really go in with a plan. I just have like a general idea and just kind of make it look good, mess it up a bunch, and then undo, and eventually get something that I deem feasible and post for the world.
Awesome, Bobby. What about you, man? I mean, it's something that strikes me when I'm looking at your content, which I definitely appreciate, is the focus that you have on composition. And this kind of made me think, like, did you have a background in photography prior to any of this? Because when I look at your work, what I happen to notice with it is just it's pretty awesome how. Let me see if I could pull this up here. So the Pokemon, I mean, the stuff just screams Pokemon, and the Pokemon are such a prominent focus in all of your work, where every image is just teeming with the kind of the wonder of what Pokemon have to offer to us. So from a compositional standpoint, I mean, do you have any background in photography, or is this kind of flying by the seat of your pants in this AR space?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any professional background or anything, but before doing this, I used to do automotive photography. And obviously with automotive photography, you need a nice setting, but I mean, the point is really to take a picture of the car, and that's kind of the whole idea. So I kind of took that concept and I applied it to Pokemon Go, and I really wanted to bring the Pokemon out in the picture, but still sort of try to keep them looking somewhat natural. And so that's kind of what I try to do with each picture, is kind of make it look like it's there in whatever shot I'm taking, but make it the main focus of the shot.
Right, and that's definitely something that I see for sure in your work, and it's clear to see, like, when I'm looking at your content, like, that this is your work. You know what I mean? And I think that's super important.
You want to physically touch the Pokemon.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like,
exactly.
Like, you really feel like it's there, and that kind of leads me to the next thing I wanted to talk about, and that's kind of bouncing off of what JC was saying, like the ability to tell a story. And when it comes to battling in raids, or covering Team Rocket or anything like that, it's like, this is Pokemon, but it's aggressive, it's fighting, it's battling, but sometimes with AR we kind of allowed to goof off a little bit, you know what I mean, and have fun with it. And that's why I was really excited to have the combo of Wildcat, Scott and Zelda, and Joe on the show, because they kind of bring this element of very, very fun, kind of lighthearted content to AR, which I really thought. So I mean, was it, Scott, was it always about Zelda? Like, or like, when did it because when I see the stuff with your music and I see the stuff with the dog, it's like, it's so different. And a lot of it is like, when poor Zelda was rocking the cone of shame, you know what I mean? Like, it made me laugh, like, so much. Like
all right, sorry for the delay, guys.
Like a thought that you want to bring humor to
the
content?
other
absolutely. And I think what inspires me, and kind of like how I've thought about my style to do the pictures, has really evolved since I started a year ago. I actually didn't take any AR pictures or anything all the way to level 40, which was a little over a year ago now. But it's always been like, if I was playing Pokemon Go, I would have Zelda with me, and I kind of had this running joke, like, and it's
Thank you, Spencer,
that
for
it's
subscribing.
not really me playing.
Appreciate it very much.
It's Zelda's account, and I'm just the guy with the thumbs that kind of follows her around. But she knows where all the shinies are. She goes to all the raids. You know, everybody around town knew me as just the guy with the dog. They might not have even known my name, but they would know her name. And hey, Zelda, when we go to a raid, after level 40, it just kind of hit me like, hey, you know, let me see what I can do. Maybe people will appreciate that, you know, some guy has went all the way to level 40 with his dog, and in a way, you know, I say Zelda's a level 42 because every step, you know, every Pokemon I've caught, if my app was open, she's been with me. So that was just kind of our thing. We started the YouTube, and at the time, it was on Android. There was no Go Snapshot. There was just regular AR, or no AR plus. I mean, just, you know, the 2D AR facing forward. And the YouTube videos were basically me talking about whatever event was going on in game, showing a screen report of what, you know, I would be doing in game, but it would never show my face. It would only show just Zelda walking around whatever Pokestops you'd see, you know, that you'd see my screen spin, you'd see her walking around these things, whatever I would catch.
Alright, cool.
I would show just a
Can
picture,
we get it at
just a screen record of
10?
her next to
Everybody,
the Pokemon,
10.
looking at the camera, smiling, you know, and
then
talking about the game.
That's not a shiny.
I started
just wanted
putting,
to check,
you know, those picture sets onto Instagram, and it was cool, it was fun, but I don't think it got, like, really cool until AR Plus hit Android, and I could really, like, basically make Zelda, you know, really interact with Pokemon, you know, really look at them, really, you know, kiss them, sniff them, you know, interact with them. And that's when I think our page really started to catch on. And from then on, I think I did a little bit less YouTube and more of the pictures. But yes, it's always been about Zelda.
We get it 111, guys. 111.
Sarcastic about the game sometimes, and features that we do or don't like, and just different situations
111,
that a dog can get in if a dog is with Pokemon. But I think the humor and the fun and just the cuteness all mixed together is the
Negatory. We move on.
Clicked with Joe and Sheila to where we kind of started our own little group to where we kind of support each other and, you know, go from there.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool, and I'm just a sucker for dogs too. So that's like I'm like, you know, it's like real easy to make me smile. It's like, just show me a dog, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, you know, completely invested. I'm all in. But Mythical Lay, I kind of want to show off some of your content here because, like you were saying, you know, you bring in nature, which I think is really, really cool. And definitely unique, and you know, you kind of bring a brand and a style of your own, and I think that one thing that your content does is you're able to tell a pretty significant story just with the visual medium. I think that that's super important. So what kind of what's on your mind when you're choosing what to shoot and what to take pictures of, and what Pokemon to choose? Because I think that kind of all rolls into the composition.
112, guys. This is it. I can feel it. 112. Calling it. That is not a shiny. We move on.
I actually find there. I tried most of the time to make it look like Pokemon actually in the setting. So I always think about that. And
alright, True Inferno, thank you for joining me for today's stream. Go ahead and grind that out. We'll see how it goes later on today for sure. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Thank you though, and we'll see you in the next one, hopefully. You know, I'll keep on trying to live stream Let's Go as much as I can when I'm not playing Pokemon Go almost every day. Pokemon Go every day. Yeah. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us.
With my photos.
That's awesome, and one of the things that, you know, along with,
can we get it at 113, everybody? 113 it is. That is not a shiny.
You'll jump in there with the Pokemon,
yeah.
And I think that's always a cool touch because I just like seeing the human element, you know, when I'm looking up AR photos, because it just kind of brings the realism and that kind of
only when it can, Sito. It's not,
which I think is really cool.
So here's what the difficulties about live streaming.
And now, Shiny Shinx. I
and
don't remember how I stumbled upon your content.
Hold on, guys. Let me just put this down.
I initially had found you. First of all, I had no idea you weren't from the States.
Okay, cool. What I wanted to say is that I do want to always do Pokemon Go streams. The only problem with that is that because I live in such a hot weather condition, that my phone overheats insanely much. Also, can we get it on 114, 114? Can we get it on 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 114? That is not a shiny, we move on. So, my phone overheats so much that it's impossible to try to live stream unless like I have some kind of cooldown to this thing. It's just not, it's not easy. And I wish I could do it. Now that unfortunately the YouTube mobile live streaming has basically taken out of Android, and unless you got certain amount of subscribers and all that stuff, then you really can't do that. So I'm like, yeah. I gotta research a lot to see if I want to live stream again. And it's not easy live streaming where I'm at just because of how bad sometimes it's weather-wise, and it just it takes a lot out of me, you know. So yeah.
I try to put that out to see if I can teach something, or if someone's curious about something.
We get at 115, 115. Can we get at 115? That is not a shiny. We move on.
I'm scrolling through your work right now, and it's like there's some exceptionally unique work here. So kudos to you, because I mean some of the stuff is very awesome and definitely unique compared to a lot of the work that I see, you know, on Instagram.
I'm still checking like all the feeds here if you can.
You know, one of the things that, you know, kind of opened the doors
Twitter and all that
AR to kind of reach the masses was the Go Snapshot Challenge, and I do want to talk about that, because that was kind of this giant ability and way for the AR.
Alright, can we get it at 116? 116? Can we get it at 116, please? I haven't even checked it. 116, 116, there we go. It's not a shiny. We move on.
Official accounts were sharing it, and you know it was in the news, and the YouTubers were covering it, and all that. So, you know, how important to you guys was the AR challenge? Because this kind of, I really think it really kind of changed everyone's perspective, the masses' perspective of what AR can do.
You said 119 it is?
And for a lot of you guys that do pretty
three more to
editing,
go then,
into,
and we get a shiny.
It kind of
Hopefully.
it was a paradigm shift where editing was not allowed. So it leveled the playing field. You didn't need editing software. You didn't need editing skills. It was native photography, in-app, shooting the Pokemon as you see it, and it kind of brought this exceptionally raw and, you know, balanced aesthetic to all the content that we're seeing on that. So, Bobby, what do you think about that? The importance of the Go Snapshot Challenge.
We get a 117, 117, everybody, 117,
do you think that really opened the doors for
not shiny.
Large
We
and the
move
Go Snapshot
on.
community to reach a bigger audience?
I think it did.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to say we move on.
That
we move on.
What I really liked about the Go Snapshot Challenge is that it got people into the Pokemon aspect of the game. I know a lot of people who play Pokemon Go to play Pokemon Go just because it's a game that you can grind and you can get XP and you can raise your level and things like that. Pokemon are just a theme to this game. But when you take something like Go Snapshot, where you take pictures of Pokemon,
just
you're
doesn't
really
want to do nothing to them.
pulling the Pokemon out of the game and making it about them. And so what I think it did is it brought more people into liking Pokemon, or seeing it for more than just a game. And I think that was a big,
we get a 118, 118, everybody,
for the Pokemon community in general, as well as the AR
negatory
community,
that we
because
move
it just
on.
made the community better. But I think it was more of the importance of Pokemon as a whole than just the AR community.
Right, right. Joe, we got you, man. Can we hear you now? Yay!
Hey!
All right. So let me come over to you now then. You know, with Go Snapshot, I mean,
here we go. 118.
You're part of the trio that's involved with bringing humor and kind of this fun aesthetic to the AR space.
Also, we're only like
for you with, you know, shooting
58 minutes away from the Pokemon Go
Snapshot challenge
rocket thing.
Running.
A little bit. I mean, I've sort of gotten into habit.
All right, guys. 119. We get it 119. Everybody. Silo says that we get it at 119. 119. Everybody. 119. 119. And it's not a shiny, unfortunately, so we move on.
But I did shoot photos. I just didn't.
We move on. Sito, if you enjoy the content, and I know we have so many different things going on right now, hit subscribe. F in the chat. F in the chat. You bastard.
It was just more
James, you
focus,
bastard.
Focusing
Oh,
on
Lord.
composition.
Again, Tito, if you love the content,
you know,
just
I
hit
got some of your-
subscribe
your-
or even
your
just a
work
like on the
that
video,
you're
it'll be
doing now,
fine. That's all I need, really.
Dude,
Cool and awesome.
you crack me up, man. Like, I'm looking at some of these and it's like, this shit is funny as hell, man. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. There's
Bro,
something
I mean,
about
we,
it that
we
just-
probably can get
just
to
absolutely
150
cracks
before
me up.
midnight
It's
tonight.
fucking awesome, but
that'd be cool, though.
So with editing yourself into photos, we could jump over to kind of talking about editing here. Now,
guys, we got a 120, 120.
Huge help to Adam and myself with kind of showing us the ropes.
We
of
move on.
How to edit on phone, and never export the image out off the phone and then do editing and then bring it back in. And I think that that kind of style of editing, that process, is exceptionally unique to what this community is all about. Because from what I understand, a majority of AR photographers are editing on phone, which is really cool.
My controller is just like, I don't want to work.
How important is the editing process to you? I mean, and something that I think is probably the most difficult for the inexperienced AR photographer to get a hold of is the issue of over editing and oversaturating with editing. And that's something that I think that the panel could probably offer a lot of insight to. Kind of conveying that less is more when it comes to.
Can we get it at 121, 121, 121, 121?
When I look at your content, I mean, it's clear as day this shit is edited. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of work and a lot of post-production.
Negatory, we move on.
Do you ever feel that some of this editing can remove the roots of Pokemon Go, where it takes it away so far that it's so far removed from a native and raw image, or is it the world your oyster? You know what I mean? Like how do you feel about that? Like, is too much editing, even if it's done tastefully, is too much editing too much, or is it like, fuck it, go for it?
I think both. I think too much is too much, and fuck it, go for it. Because
all right, James, not a problem.
Because there's a finesse.
Thank you for joining me again.
There's a finesse to it. So kind of what I do is I'm very practical. Like, I'll take the photo and then edit the photo I took. Some folks are like using photos that they've taken on vacation and stuff and editing Pokemon into that photo. Some folks are taking up just a picture of the Pokemon that they've taken.
All right, 122, guys. 122. I feel it. I feel it. This is the number.
I mean, kind of what you have on a small scale with the cards.
Move on.
I've seen it with accounts like Dark Type Rises, who just is creating phenomenal stuff. Just with like the Godzilla stuff they did, and it, like, just there's a finesse to it. So if you find a theme that really works and over editing just happens to just look good, what's really nice is that you have this essentially 3D module, at your fingertips that you can place this thing anywhere you want, get any angle of it that you want, erase what you don't want, and then add what you need. So that's one quality to it.
Really?
I have a lot of respect for people who.
Oh man, Sito, I'm so sorry.
I really loved about the Go Snapshot.
I hate it when that happens, though.
Because it just created an even playing field and had every.
I was lucky
everyone
enough that I
community,
didn't
especially,
get
like,
locked
when
out
we were
of
all
my
talking
accounts
about this
anytime
stuff,
soon,
we
but I
were
feel
all,
like so many times
a little
it's gonna
upset that we
happen.
couldn't even do minor edits.
I know,
and stuff like that.
Also, 123,
I
123, can we get it on 123? That is negatory.
It forced everyone to go out and get even more creative.
I had to make a new account this
So
year,
a lot of times
man.
it gets a little.
Do you use like something like a school email or something like that?
Not lazy,
Because those are
but, like,
really hard to get by or
we
get
just are so
recovered,
attached to our
that's
editing
probably the reason.
style sometimes. It's great to have something to force us to go outside the box and try something new, but also it's very much you. So the photos that I submitted, I know, were received very well. And
what
a lot
number
of
are you
people
at
saw
in
the
Pokemon Go
photos and thought,
anyway?
hey,
Now,
it was
on
you.
the new account,
So
not the old
I
one,
know
of
a lot
course,
of
but
people
you know
saw
what I
them
mean.
and thought, this is very much in your style, and I'm so glad to have read that it was actually you that posted it. So there's a way to create a style that's all your own through the way in which you take photos,
Also, can we get it
but also
at
through editing. So it can go either way.
124, 124.
But again, that finesse is very important because I've definitely seen and I've made these mistakes myself early on.
It was my first Gmail ever, and I always
where
used
over editing is a little much, you know. But that comes with time and that comes with practice.
Yeah, that's not
and
difficult
to
change
go back and look at your old stuff.
And Pokemon Go really don't have
thinking, you know, but it's
a way
also
to link
to,
accounts, so
you know, show growth.
that sucks.
So I always leave in the mistake.
That sucks.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure you had a lot of good Pokemon in the
I do
old
want to
account.
show off some of Adam's work because
Adam,
I'm super proud of you, man, because you've come a long way with getting to learn these tools, and again, thanks to the help and this AR community is fantastic with how open everyone is to help.
Adam's also part of the Allura podcast, which is the host of the guy who usually talks.
You know, the culture and nature of Pokemon
also,
at large.
Can we get it at 125,
Adam,
125,
you've
everybody,
kind of fallen head over heels
125.
with AR as well, and I mean, Toto Letty created the AR
Negatory?
breakout series, right? I
Wait,
want to make sure I credit him.
I couldn't use the phone number and linked because I changed number.
Oh,
man, I hate when those things happen.
When this kind of
when
thing
somebody tells me this, oh, you can't
popular,
really play or do this.
Adam's love really came from the TCG. So what
I wish
Adam
we had the
started
Facebook
doing
link
was
up
putting together
to the Pokemon count back then, so we
TCG
had
cards
easy to return
and
to it,
AR.
you couldn't, so that sucks.
And
though.
it's kind of
sucks.
taken off to like
Especially from the old Pokemon
a mind of its own, you know, with some of the style. And
nothing
what I like
there.
about it is the
Oh yeah,
the
you have
work is
in
not
that
over
account.
the
You
top
pretty much has
when it
all
comes
legacy Pokemon
to
right there.
how it gets put together or how the background is. It's pretty natural, and I mean, it's like, how
want
is
all
this
those
just
legacy Pokemon for
something
PvP.
fun for you, Adam? Like, I mean,
This is
Alright,
absolutely.
can we get it on
fun.
26, 126, everybody?
With the release of the
Negatory.
Shadow Pokemon, like,
Move on.
I don't know. I've been sick, so I haven't like posted for the past couple days, but I've been really like thinking about what I want to do next, and the release of Shadow Pokemon has made me, you know, take a step, you know, back and then rethink about what I could bring to the table, and I did the Dark Eradicate today from the Team Rocket TCG set, you know, and it's like that's something that it's super old, but it's a Dark Eradicate. And there's, you know, Dark Charmeleon, Dark War Turtle, and it's like we finally, like, I can articulate that in visual form from Pokemon Go on the TCG card.
I see you using a first edition card also.
Hey, you know, I've only got a couple of them.
Minor flex.
Yeah, right.
I'm so distracted from this podcast.
That's really
it's
awesome,
crazy,
though, Adam. And you know, it's cool. I mean, even
all right, guys, we'll get a 127,
through, like, our account
127.
here, you know, looking
127
at,
it
Look at the
is.
Sharpedo one.
dude, it's
That is not
I'm
shiny.
like, I love that
We
one.
move on.
And then the Geodude one.
We move on.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's become, you know, it's just fun. You know what
And
I
then
mean?
look at the tag team ones. Like, I don't know. I get so excited about this.
Dude, I love it. I mean, it's a very simple tactic, and you seem to have mastered it, and it's really fucking fun to see what you come up with next.
And it's like I'm highlighting
Absolutely.
the GX moves. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm keeping that element in there.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it.
Kind of makes it a little
Really
bit
cool to
unique.
I don't even want to try it because you're too good.
That's how I feel exactly the same way.
Yeah, and like, and I've had ideas, and they will surface soon.
Yay!
There's one more.
Alright, guys, 128,
You know,
128 encounters.
But you know, new sets are releasing. You know, every couple
Negatory,
months,
we
so
move on, and it was 11-11.
there
God,
will be more.
I should have make a
There's
wish.
newer
I
content
should have make a wish.
on the horizon. I'm
It's
excited
11-11.
for it.
Why
So
can't
just
we
keep
do
an
a
eye on the
wish?
page.
Give me the shiny
Hell yeah.
Moltres. Or, you know, Shadow Lugia
but
too,
yeah,
you know,
no,
but you know what I mean.
it's definitely cool. And then Wildcat, Sheila, do we got you? Are you there? I wanna make sure
I am at the moment.
All right, you're here, awesome. All right, so you know you're part of what do you guys call each other? The trio, the
Doug Trio.
the Doug trio.
Doug Trio.
I love it. That's so great.
Yeah, I came up with it.
Wow, we missed
My idea.
almost 2 hours now.
And you
Over
know,
2 hours now.
what's kind of
Jeez.
important to you when it comes to creating content here? I mean, is the, you know, I noticed in a lot of your work that you're in a lot of these images yourself, and I think that's something that's
Wow.
that's kind of, you know, you've really, you know, jumped into. Is that's something you'd like to get
Alright,
across,
guys,
right?
we're good at 129.
Yeah, it's just fun to
129.
interact with Pokemon
Shiny.
and to see that, like,
Negatory, we move
in
on.
reality, like, with the Pokemon, doing fun stuff. I try to do funny stuff, but sometimes I can't, come up with something funny. So.
Wildcat, I loved what you did with the bench photo, where it was you on one side and then another creator on the other. That I don't remember what the hashtag was, but I really loved that series.
It was my daughter on a Pokemon, and Pokemon Go 22's daughter or two daughters and a Pokemon. So they're from Japan.
Yeah, like two worlds apart, like collaborated in something so wonderful.
Right,
I really love that.
1:30. I feel it. I feel it.
Some of this stuff is really cool.
Give me the shiny.
And I think that,
we move on.
Even on Lured Up podcast, it's like we say fuck, we talk about dick and fart jokes all day long. You know what I mean? But it's like the family element is kind of a really cool thing when it comes to Pokemon, because I think that it's it's a way to connect with our kids. It's a way to connect with our kids' friends, and I think that I spent this last community day playing with my son and my son's friend, who just started playing Pokemon Go for the first time. So it's like every Pokemon he was catching was new. He caught his first shiny with us, and it was a way to reconnect with the game. Like, I felt so awesome. Like, it was so amazing when just seeing him be able to experience that, and my son being able to teach another kid, because he's obviously living in this household.
131 guys.
But it's like
131.
It was just a really cool thing to see. So I always appreciate when I watch like Tauntaun's videos. I love seeing the family element involved. So it's always cool when the kids can make their way onto the screen. All right, let me shift gears here. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I try to include my kids in the pictures, and some of their friends have been in the pictures, and my son Tyler, his best friend Perry, he basically gets all his shinies with us. So
thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. See, that's awesome. You know what I mean? That's like, you're imprinting yourself on these memories. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you look through your Pokemon storage, it's like a scrapbook. And when you look at these images, it's like a scrapbook. It's like, oh, I remember where I was. I remember where I was. I remember. Oh, look, it's got the timestamp. It's got the location stamp. I remember who I was with, and it'll always bring back those memories. I think that's.
All right, guys.
We took him to Go Fest, and he got his first shiny Pikachu, so he was pretty excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
And the flower hat.
We move on.
Flower crown.
Flower crown.
So that's super exclusive.
Yep.
Super rare.
Yep.
All right. Well, I kind of touched on it before, and something I want to come back to here is the importance of the AR community, and how the AR community is kind of, it motivates itself, it supports itself. And something that I saw that Ash Ketchup did, and I see a lot of creators starting to do this. And Bobby, I noticed when I was on your page, is kind of hijacking Instagram stories to kind of partition your work in a way that will allow people to have more of a destination of something to do and engage with your page, almost like a website. And I think that being able to kind of guerrilla market and guerrilla tactics against on social media is super compelling to me. But what can you speak to that, like with what you're doing? Because what I noticed is when I look at your page, you're kind of creating something almost like gamifying consuming content.
Yeah, well, so I mean, are you referring to like the Pokemon quiz?
Yeah. Even the way you
So-
have the tips partitioned, like it's like a website.
Yeah, well, like the thing that so the Pokemon quiz thing specifically was started because one of my purposes of doing all of this is to allow people to learn more about Pokemon. I have a lot of friends who play the game, who play Pokemon Go, and they just play Pokemon Go. And I think there is a lot of credit due to the Pokemon Company and the people who created this franchise 23 years ago. And so I want people to be
134
able to play the game and see a Pokemon and then know that there is like a story behind that Pokemon. There are characteristics to it that have evolved over 23 years. And I just wanted to bring that to the game in a way, and so I thought, well, if I put it in my Instagram.
Sorry guys. I mean, I could be talking a lot more, but there's nobody at chat right now, so if you say something or have a question, let me know, and then I'll answer it for sure. I'm like watching my chat and this at the same time, so
highlights
like 3 different things
how
right
awesome
now.
the AR community is, because I never use, for the Pokemon quiz specifically, I never use my own pictures because that would be that wouldn't be that'd be too much. But I want to highlight the other great photographers that are out there, and I want people to see their work. And so between being able to educate people on Pokemon and what they mean, as well as show off their community, I just thought it was the perfect combo.
That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, I think that that's kind of one of the coolest things, and what I take advantage of all the time when I'm looking for creators to kind of showcase and cover on the show is I could just kind of drop something out on Twitter like, hey, you know, show me who you're into, and it's like boom, 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 boom. You know, everyone's dropping names, and then, and you know, I think that's really awesome, and that's where someone like Shiny Shinx will come in, because I mean, it's like you know, learning about international creators is exceptionally important to me, because one, from an aesthetic perspective, where I'm seeing architecture and locations that I clearly cannot see in fucking dirty Jersey. You know what I mean? It's like there's no way that I'm going to be able to. You know, it's like you know, when my son was little, on my way to work, I live by, you know, I work by like the Exxon Mobil refinery. It's like, look, there's cloud factories. You know, it's like, no, that's fucking pollution. You know what I mean? But it's like being able to see. But it's like, that's one of the things that's most, you know, in engaging with me, is being able to see these locations, and you know, it makes so much sense now looking at your work, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't America, man. Like this is definitely not, and I'm very intrigued by that, and you know, it's, you know, I think that what the community has done, and again, you're utilizing the stories, and that's something I want to showcase here, because you're talking about how you can kind of bring a scientific perspective to it, and what you've done is you're breaking apart the biomes, and I think that's amazing. It's like such a great idea. Like, what gave you the idea to kind of utilize the stories to kind of tell this narrative?
Since I was always playing in different spots, I realized that.
So you guys can still hear me at least.
My stories were like telling different tales, different stories. If it was like in the snow, then I was like, oh, I'm freezing, I'm trying to catch this guy over, but I'm freezing and I can't. Or if it was in the summer, it's like, oh, I'm full of cacne, I cannot see any other spawn, I'm so fed up of the cacne. So when I was changing my spot, I was changing the play game, and I thought that maybe some people were not able to see that, so I was in a position to show it. So.
That's great. That's so cool. And some of the other stuff that I just noticed is you've got some photos from the catch sequence. That's like, let's talk about that for a second. Like, do any of you guys still shoot from the catch sequence, or is this all in Go Snapshot?
138.
Only mine with.
Yeah, I did that yesterday with Bulls.
And I think that kind of comes back to
negatory. We move on.
That was, you know, purposefully and very, you know, Niantic was very clear. If you wanted to capture this on you know, in an image, you had to do it in the catch sequence. Mythical. Do you ever do that? Like, is that like, do people still do that?
I mean, well, when we saw it, you know, that was my first time using months, but I definitely did AR encounter, and I forgot.
Yep.
139, 139, can we get it? 139. Yes, see, maybe no. Negatory. We move on.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Good point.
Or you know. No, I think that's super important too, because, you know, I remember when, you know, you would see the trainer name in the corner, you know, and obviously with Instagram we're cropping, and a lot of times you lose that anyway, but, you know, that was kind of like the hallmark of taking a picture in the catch sequence. It's like, oh shit, that says their name, that's native, you know, they did that, this isn't Go Snapshot. And I think that's something really cool about.
All right, 140. Can we get a 140? 140, everybody. 140.
Shiny Pokemon before Go Snapshot.
We move on.
Everyone on the panel here, like Scott, have you ever lost a Pokemon, a shiny Pokemon to an AR shot?
It used to happen all the time before Go Snapshot, and I'll tell you, nowadays I do the live, like, catching an AR just for fun and recording it in with and putting it into a story again. The humor aspect of it. It's fun to see Zelda in the screen when I'm actually, throwing a ball. But otherwise, I think the only time I'm really motivated to do a non-Go Snapshot picture is to do the weekly Wildcat Mom's AR Wild Wednesday, which just to stay competitive, to stay in the game. Like I love, jumping on all the different hashtags and everything, and that's one of the cool ones. Even though for the way that I take my pictures with Zelda, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do them what we'll call the old-fashioned way, I guess. But it's still
141.
It's still fun because it's just still a challenge. So
Negatory, we move on.
it can be annoying when you press the grass and they're not dropping where you want, or like you said, losing them if it's a shiny. I don't think I've risked it with a shiny in a long time.
I'm sure no one misses that risk.
Yeah, no, that happened.
We lost so many shinies on that community day ones.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, well, it was Go Fest, not this year, but last year, where I was trying to catch a Minun.
Oh, who cares?
No, I know, right? It doesn't matter
I'll
now.
trade you an extra. I have so many from Go Fest that year. Please take them.
Damn, I have like 8 or 9.
Well, then,
But no,
That's the problem.
I think that the community has done an amazing job of kind of
142.
creating these challenges and creating different themes and like Sheila, what Scott was just saying, like you're doing like a weekly thing. I mean, I think that's super important because it's that reminder to come back to it, and I think that how the creators are kind of putting these hashtags together or creating a challenge or even creating a theme like AR Breakout. Or AR at the movies or something like that, where it's like people are going to follow a similar theme. I think that's super important, and I think that's a lot of fun because when everyone's kind of working on the same theme, it makes it a lot easier to just scroll through images because there's a consistent feel and vibe through all of them. And it's like you can kind of consume, if you're sampling food, if you're eating lots of little sandwiches, it's a lot easier than if you're going from like this kind of completely different type
143.
of food, if it's all the same, it's a lot easier as a consumer to
Negatory, we move on.
consume it in mass. So I think that's really, really, really cool. Now, something I always like doing whenever I bring creators on is kind of putting the tinfoil hat on, putting the inappropriate speculation glasses on, and talk about features of the game that aren't here yet, and what we would like to see about future iterations of the game. And we've seen how the gym system has evolved. We've seen how raids have evolved. Now we have the Team Go Rocket Invasion, how Pokestops have evolved. And then we had standard AR, and then we had Go Snapshot. What do you guys think of the next iteration?
144.
Would you ever want to see anything like in-app editing, even if it's filters like Instagram, or some kind of thing?
Negatory, we move on.
Add text to images like Facebook or Instagram, or selfie mode or something like that. Like, what do you guys think?
front camera, for sure.
Like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, let me go around the room on this one. Adam, what do you think? Is selfie mode something that you would like to see?
Yeah, selfie mode, but more or less, I'd like to be able to, like you said, with the ability to add text to images, because they have that share feature, and it's like, I'd be more apt to use the share feature if I could add my own text to it.
Rather than pull it out to a third party and have to bring it back. Yeah. With Delay, what about you? Anything you think that you would like, if you had a crystal ball or a magic wand that you could add a feature to the game? How would you kind of iterate on Go Snapshot?
145. Negatory, we move on. Yo, Legendary Beast. Thank you for joining us today. We're kind of doing like so many different things today, so I'm sorry if you can't listen to me.
So
let me go ahead and turn this down for a second. We're shiny hunting Moltres, waiting for we're listening to a podcast right now and waiting for Team Rocket to happen. We want Team Rocket to happen. You know, and we're doing all different things right now, so that's why it's weird right now. We're just also listening to this podcast while we wait for the game to load up every minute and a half. Also, we got like 32 minutes before Team Go Rocket goes live. $146. 146. I was about like just reset before I got to see it. 146 didn't happen. But thank you for joining the Legendary Beast. Thank you very much. $147. That's not shiny, and we move on.
Unless you're trying to intentionally like block out the camera.
But yeah, that's for like a slightly different purpose. But yeah. You get a lot of digital noise.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, I remember when you had me on. Right before,
Legendary Beast, thank you for joining us.
Speculating about a zoom feature, and then after the practicality of using Snapshot, the zoom is technically your body. You know, you walk closer, you walk further away. So you actually have that feature in there.
True.
Nice. Bobby, what about you, man? You got, I mean, Zoom would probably be great for you because
148.
Content, these Pokemon are like right, so in your face. You know what I mean? But what is there anything that you would kind of like really like to see?
Not a shiny. We move on.
I would say I have to go with what everybody else is saying about the attack animations. I think that is super helpful or just different in the pictures to have those attack animations. But one thing I would actually like to see, and maybe not even associated with Go Snapshot, because there's already a way to do it with that, is when
30 minutes.
Wild, to get them to make their attack animations when you want them to. So, like, calling all the way back to Pokemon Snap, they had like a berry you could throw, or like a pester ball is what it's called, that you could throw at the Pokemon to make them like attack, make them do their motion. And sometimes, you're sitting there for way too long waiting for the Pokemon to attack.
Throw rocks.
So, to get a way to get them to attack when you want them to.
149.
I would actually like to see that happen. Even though nobody's using the wild AR anymore, I still like it a lot. So,
Nope. Move on.
Maybe more people would if that was a way that you could, if they limit the ability to have those further interactions during the wild sequence. I mean that would be enough incentive alone to get people back into utilizing photography during the catch. I think that's awesome. Scott, what about you, man? Anything you'd like to see?
2 or more Pokemon in the same shot.
Shit.
Being able to immerse your world in multiple Pokemon, which now of course you can do with edits, but being able to do that in game and just choose a battle party of I want these 3 or 6 Pokemon in that shot and setting it up.
150. Can we get a 150? Yeah, Tori, we move on.
That would increase, traffic for PvP, because then you could be like, all right, this is my team. Show me your team.
Right.
Well, if you remember, if you were at GoFest, we kind of had that with the Jirachi sequence. When you finished the Jirachi sequence, you had all 5 of those Pokemon. But if you noticed, when you moved around, it didn't like glue the grid down. It moved with it.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a bummer. Maybe they just haven't really figured out.
Thank you.
Well, I also think that things like that are definitely limitations of the hardware. You know what I the handset itself and in the software too, with being able to anchor multiple pieces to the map, to the grid, to the earth. I think that might be a little bit far off, and I got an idea I'll talk about in a second. But Shiny Shinx, what about you? Is there anything you'd like to see? I mean, one of the things I like with your content is kind of the way that the Pokemon blend in with their surroundings. I mean, would you?
Hey, 151 negatory. We move on.
I'd like to see it tying more better with the actual game.
All right,
Like,
hang on.
example,
As much as I want to keep on hearing this,
pictures of one Pokemon.
give me 1 second here,
and
guys.
Or if you
Check something real quick.
maybe lucky Pokemon can learn different animations, or maybe purified Pokemon can learn the same attack.
Check something real quick here. Actually, no, let's just keep
Use it.
Yeah.
listening to this.
That's actually really, really interesting because, I know even like working towards your photobomb badge, it's enough incentive for a lot of people to take AR pictures, and there's nothing too exciting about just increasing a number on your badge, but that's typically enough to get people to use it. So if there was further incentive like that, that's really freaking cool. That's, or earning TMs or something like that's a great idea. Great idea. Awesome. And Sheila, what about you?
152.
Anything specific you'd like to see out of AR?
Yeah, I'd like to be able to like move the Pokemon, just like swipe my finger and like put it in a tree, or actually like make the water Pokemon actually in the water instead of floating above it. So don't have to do again edits.
Yeah, that's interesting that you mentioned that, because something that I've been a huge advocate of wanting in this game is AR occlusion, and I know that that's again a limitation of the hardware and software, and that's something that we could potentially see in further iterations of the AR kit, AR core, and all that stuff. And the technology what we have is just not there yet. Maybe with 5G on the horizon and more powerful handsets coming, we'll be able to start having occlusion. And I want to flex a little bit here.
153.
The biggest photo I've ever done on Instagram was the Starbucks one, where I simulated the
so great.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
Love that.
and people are like, "How the hell did you do that?" And it's like I had to explain that I did this out of the app, but something as simple as just being able to cut them off. You know what I mean? And tuck them behind the register here. It gave it such a life of its own. Not only did the palettes match up perfectly and everything, but it's that occlusion. I think for me, when we saw the demos of the AR playgrounds and Pikachu and Eevee kind of running around the park bench and behind a bush and behind a tree and through people's legs and things like that, I think that would be a game changer, not only in a static photo image, but also in the ability to bring video to Go Snapshot. Obviously, we need a different name because you're not taking a snapshot if you're using video, but I think that occlusion is really the big thing that the game.
That's shiny at 154. We move on.
From the AR perspective, that's something that I want to see, and I think it's just a limitation of the software and the hardware, unfortunately. So we just got to wait for the tech to kind of catch up. But I call that the holy grail. Exactly what I want out of this. All right, guys. Well, I kind of want to bring everything to a close here. We've been going on for about an hour. In about 30 minutes, we're getting our Team Go Rocket announcement. Make sure that everyone's able to experience that. So I want to kind of wrap up now. I want to go around the room. I want everyone to be able to talk about their content one last time. Let us know where we can find everybody here. I'm going to link to everyone in the description. Make sure that you're connect with all these creators, like, follow, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And if you can, I want you to name drop one creator that you're into.
155.
Send some other traffic to it, and I'll throw the script. I'll throw the link.
155.
The podcast comes out next week. So,
it's not a shiny. We move on.
Obviously, you're a co-host of the Lured Up podcast. You're us, so you're easy. But any creators that you're kind of digging on right now?
I want to get it right, so hold on a second. Pokegenics.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's been an inspiration, for like the tag teams. Then he has some of like the cards on the table and stuff, and just kind of like pushing boundaries, if you will.
Awesome. Mythical, what about you? Why don't you let us know where we can find you, where you want our community
156.
to visit you, and also any creator that you're specifically into right now?
Negatory, we move on.
Hardepool. Hardepool.
Yes.
So good.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, I it's funny that you hit the nail on the head where you say, oh, maybe you guys will know the one that does the textures, and boom, right away. And I think that speaks volumes to the artistic composition of some of the work that we're seeing in this space, which is really freaking cool. Joe, what about you, man? Where can we find you?
You can find me
57.
on Instagram at Pokemon Trainer Joe. Yeah, I don't really
Negatory, we move on.
You guys are only on Instagram. It's like I'm so envious. Man.
Yeah, I don't really like Instagram or Twitter. That is.
Well,
I just can't get into it. I'll scroll for a minute or two, and then that's enough.
I need images. Any creator that you want to shout out or promote?
Probably have to say Pokemon Just Doing Things. They're like big
so
inspiration
good.
for video. Just that you feel like you're in the video, like in the space with the Pokemon.
The sound engineering is just on point.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, Ken, you
138. Can we get shiny 138? 138. 138.
I've not followed this, so I'm all about it. Yeah. And that's awesome. JC, what about you, man? Where can we find you?
Negatory, we move on.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at PopPopPokemon YT. If you're into the Twitter thing, I do that. I do post some photos there, but I'm mostly just bitch about not being able to go to Spice World concerts. You can find me there at JCPick3. And the shout out, I was gonna say Pokemon Just Doing Things. That was fine, but I'm gonna go with and PKMN. That dude.
Took mine.
Yeah, that dude is so good. Like anytime he posts something new, it's first of all very clear that it's his, and second you're just like, first. His stuff is really good. But honorable mention to Dark Type Risers because that content's really
You took my second one.
good.
Sorry.
159. Negatory, we move on.
I'll come back to you. I'll give you a second. Scott, where can we find you and Zelda? Oh, very sleepy Zelda.
Okay, so PokeDog Zelda on Instagram, YouTube, and technically Twitter, although the Twitter is, I think, just a direct copy of what goes on Instagram. I made it just to make it, but I'm not as active as maybe I should be. Mostly on Instagram, and then
come on
YouTube, I had mentioned earlier I was doing the videos and then kind of transitioned into mostly doing AR. I'm trying to do one new AR music video on YouTube per month. I'm a month behind because Zelda got sick last month. She's better now, thankfully, but I kind of took some time off even from playing Pokemon Go. But aside from our pictures, that's a big exciting thing that I'm trying to do is basically Pokemon lyrics, songs, about what's going on.
160. Can we get a 160?
Including Zelda in it, of course. And
You say we'll get in a 200?
and video clips from other creators.
It's possible.
Like we did on this one, and then
We do only have like 19 minutes before the actual like rocket event. Make sure that we get there.
That will be featuring me,
Good.
Pokemon Trainer Joe, and Wildcat Mom. So that'll be exciting. We're starting to write the lyrics for that one. So that'll be the third one. So hopefully on a 1 month basis with the YouTube, but then just about every day with new pictures with either Zelda or my other dog Daisy as main posts, and then just things going on with all my dogs, and then any game progress on our story.
Awesome. Any other creators you want to shout out?
Yes, I'd like to shout
161.
out Lians, actually, because she's another one like me, Joe, and Sheila that actually puts a lot of fun and excitement and positive
We
energy
move on.
into her pictures. Of course, she has dogs as well, and she kind of inspired me to, do what I do with Zelda and my other dogs. So yeah, she's another great one to check out.
Awesome, awesome. Shiny Shinx, I know you must be so tired. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to go to sleep now. It's like your day is starting and like now. It's like thank you so much for hanging in there with us. But where can our community find you?
I'm same as the other guys. I'm mostly active in Instagram by Shiny Shinx all night, but I also have Twitter. If you like it, you can follow that. Not paying it me attention.
Awesome. And any creators that you want to shout out? Any other international creators that us Americans can come look at?
Yeah, there are a lot, but
162.
they're fascinated by the nature shots of Will Wisp because
We move on.
All his shots in Lebanon, and it's so sunny and so beautiful, and I bet it's really different from in America.
Excellent, excellent. That's what I want to see. That's definitely what I'm into. And Sheila, what about you? Where can we find you? Oh, Kitty!
At Wildcat Mom 81 on Instagram. I don't really use Twitter or anything like that.
And any creator you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout out
163.
XX Bone Daddy XX89. He was the one that
That's not shiny. We move on.
Instagram back in September of last year and putting your pictures on there and stuff. So I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for him. His pictures are not highly edited, and he just puts them in the right spot, and they're really good pictures.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Well, thank you guys so very much for coming on. If I'm going to shout out someone, which I want to do, I want everyone to go follow
Hey, wait, can I shout out someone?
Oh, wait, Bobby. You got Bobby. Yes. Who? Where did you find
Yeah, hold on, Ken.
My bad. Shit.
I remember my first podcast.
Look, I did it. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Floor is yours, Bobby.
You can find me
164.
at pkmn.snaps and on Twitter on
We move on.
pkmn.snaps, no dot. So I'm active on both all the time. You can find me there. I also am, as Ken mentioned earlier, every once in a while I'm on a podcast called It's Super Effective. So you
We're 14 minutes away from the reveal, so
there as well.
we'll stop at
And
11:55. I want to actually do it at 50 just in case.
Project
So
Origato.
4 more minutes of shiny hunting.
Their pictures there's a lot of editing that goes on in them. It's just done really well. Very colorful gallery, which I like a lot. So I think you should definitely go give them a follow.
165.
Awesome. Yeah, I love finding new creators. It's like part of the joy I
We
have
move on.
doing these roundtables is like meeting new people, finding new people to fall down different rabbit holes and stuff. Love that shit. Love it.
I know, I've already fallen down the road, like the rabbit hole of the, Pokemon doing things.
Oh, I can't wait to look.
Dude, you have to, no, when you watch those videos, turn the sound on, because he's like a sound engineer or something. Like, just listen to it. It's so great.
Awesome.
Clearly the sound's off, because we're doing this.
Well, yeah.
I'll go back.
All right. Well, my shout out is going to be Growlithe. Love her.
So good.
Love her work. It's there's something about it that I don't know. I think that her content is exceptionally diverse.
166.
Kind of what I like about it because
We move on.
lots of sunny photos, dark photos, humorous photos, photos that she's in. Like this Hillary shot is like my favorite. I don't know if I can get this in here, if it'll adjust. It's like the greatest thing ever.
So good. So good.
How did I miss that one? Oh my god. Oh, that's so good.
Wonderful.
I love it. But but I wanted to thank everyone on the panel for coming on the show. Thank you guys so much, so very, very much. In closing, Again, my name is Ken from the Lured Up Podcast. Check out luredup.com for everything that we're doing here. Check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything that I'm doing with my network. And make sure that you guys connect with all of these amazing creators.
167.
Get out there and shoot photography. I think
Negatory. We move on.
Sentiments to get across. You know, if you're into looking at this content, is that it kind of reminds me.
Alright, 2 more minutes of shiny hunting, guys.
From Ratatouille, it's like anyone can cook. You know what I mean? So anyone
I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for 10 minutes though.
Get out there and shoot because it's it's something that is, I think, exceptionally empowering to realize that we have the ability to create content like this, and Pokemon Go gives us an amazing bridge to have a creative outlet, with the game that we're already playing and loving and connecting with. Find a new way to connect with the game. I think Go Snapshot is an awesome way to do that. So thank you everyone for checking this out. Again, if you're listening to this on a podcast service, check out the video podcast.
168.
And other than that, guys, we'll see everyone on the next roundtable. We're going to be covering Instagram creators on the next one, which is going to be cool. But not Go Snapshot creators, even though all you guys live on Instagram. Creators on Instagram.
We move on.
Yes. We're all friends here. But thank you guys so much. We're going to be wrapping it up and taking the stream offline. Go, Team Rocky, go. We're going to figure this shit out now, what the hell's going on. All right, everyone.
12 minutes. Let's do this.
All right, thanks. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Great talking to you. Bye.
Alright, hold on. Gotta fix that real quick. Before it puts me to another creator. Nope. Alright, thank you. Alright, so there's still nothing on stream. Let me go ahead and reset it real quick while we check on the next thingamajiggy. Let me restart that. There's nothing going on R, not yet, at least. So we can still shiny hunt for it a little bit longer. Just don't want to actually like start getting to it without the next one. So we could probably get 170, 180 before we actually start. Not a shiny, we move on. How great were the guy? I mean, oh my god, I love Gotta Watch Them All, Lured Up, Creator Roundtables. Everything that Ken does is amazing. Just can't stop watching it, reading it, loving it. You know, all the things. And we're almost hitting our 3-hour mark, guys. I'm crazy. Crazy. Well, we've done over 150, so that's pretty cool too. So that's not bad for shiny hunting though. $170, everybody, 170. Yo, imagine getting this like a minute before the reveal, and I'm just like, holy moly! That would be fun though. That would be hilariously fun. Alright, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Ooh. Alright, I gotta switch over to this. Nope, I didn't want to open that like that. That's fine. Probably do up to 5 more then. So we hurry up. That's 171. Alright, it's almost there. 9 minutes to go, everybody. Or 8 minutes to go. One of the two. I should probably start at like 5 minutes before it starts, just in case. And we'll stop shiny hunting until we hear more. $172. Now shiny, we move on. Oh, it looks like New Zealand has an entire map of Team Rocket stops. I wonder. Alright, let's do, this will be the last one. If we don't get it, because I will need to prepare the stream too, so 173, can we get it? Negatory, alright. That's gonna be the last one for now. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other stream real quick. Alright. So, we got about 7 minutes. I want to make sure you guys can listen to that. Gotta check my Discord real quick. For 6 minutes. I'm just checking with my other Discord members and see if we get anything. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's tweet it out this too, so we're up there, you know. Team Go Rockets video. Hashtag Pokemon Go. Hashtag Team Rockets. Alright, so we do that out. See how it goes. They say that things are happening in New Zealand. Got where's my OBS? Okay, we got this from Zoe 2 Dots. It's saying that it's starting in New Zealand. It's what, 5 minutes ago? 4 minutes ago. Okay, never mind. That goes back here. Let's refresh the stream just one more time so nothing happens. I think they have 16,000 people watching. Jesus, people. Jeez. That's insane. Alright. Microphone is working. I mean, volume is up, so if anything, hopefully we hear more from them. That one's off. My mic is on. Camera? Okay, it works perfectly well. And yeah. Alright, cool. 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 Alright, nothing out there yet. Who's watching it with me? Forgot my chat. Alright. Cool. Okay, I got everything open except for Twitter for some reason. Where's my Twitter? Did I close it down? Yeah, I probably did. Alright, so 3 minutes to go. Hopefully the audio is working well. I hope so. Just to make sure that we have audio. I wanna go this No, it doesn't give me audio, unfortunately. Hey, Kill the Dark Ride, thank you very much for joining us for the today of Team Go Rocket reveal. We're, I don't know how many minutes at this point, 3 minutes away? 2 minutes away? Exciting stuff, hopefully. Thank you very much for joining us. See how my reaction will be. Pokemon Go is technically there. If I turn off my camera, or my webcam here, you can see up down here, this is Pokemon Go official. And if I go there, you can subscribe to it, of course, but you know, not through my stream, unfortunately, but you know what I mean. But I want to leave my beautiful face on it. Okay, we're almost there. My goodness, I can't believe that I've been sitting down here for 3 hours shiny hunting. And I made it to 173 encounters. Alright, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Let's open up Twitter, my Twitter. Restart Twitter. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing yet. Alright. We should be a few minutes away, 2 minutes away. Oh, Pokemon Go just tweeted. Pokemon Go just tweeted. It's almost time. Team Go Rocket is here, Team Go Rocket is here, Team Go Rocket is here. Hold on. Wait, I'm leaving this on still. Pokemon Go tweeted. Why isn't that showing? I swear, if we have arrived, Team Go Rocket. Okay, well, they tweeted out something, but the live stream's still there. Alright, it's 12. Or 1 minute to 12. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on. All the Twitter accounts are going, I'm going crazy right now. We have Pokemon Go Spain, our Pokemon Go Twitter. It should be live right now, right? I'm gonna refresh just in case. Oh, another Twitter. Okay, Twitter. They said, for 3 years we have been watching. The world of Pokemon Go is rife with unlimited resources. This privilege is wasted on trainers like you who like the vision to exploit this vast world of resources and Pokemon. Another tweet. Pokemon! You walk around and spin your Pokestops like this is some kind of game. You battle in your gyms and rejoice when they change colors. You care for Pokemon as though they're something more than tools. What a waste of potential. Yo, Team Rocket is calling us out! More tweets! We brought our shadow Pokemon, strengthened to unimaginable levels that you could never reach through powering up alone. We're here to take over your Pokestops and steal from their unlimited supply of resources. Can you see the beauty of our evil? They're calling us out! Very much. But what's going on with this? And they're just gonna tweet things out. Ah! Hold on. They're calling us out, guys. Oh my goodness. This is just the beginning. Your resources are our resources. Your Pokemons are our Pokemons. Your world is our world. You can't stop us. Professor Willis, Spark, Blarch, Candela, and most of you stay out of our way. They are calling us out, people. They are calling us out. Alright, I'll show this here. It's just, they're calling us out. Look at all this stuff. But, is this still live? Yeah, this is still live. Guys, what's going on? It's going crazy. Okay. I think they had another tweet. Jeez. We follow the villain's paths of those before us, and we will succeed in finally bringing Giovanni's vision into our world. If you insist on trying to restore our plans, we will make you feel a world of pain. Team Go Rocket. Okay. They're still calling us out. There's still nothing going on Livestream. There's just nothing going on right now. Did they finish tweeting out with anything? They keep typing, but they haven't shown anything yet. I'm gonna restart this real quick for you guys. Nope, nothing yet. That's it. That's all we got. Just some tweets. Just tweets. Anybody? Anybody? Watch. I'm gonna shut down the stream and everything is gonna go crazy. So I'm just gonna wait another 5 minutes and see if they post something or do something. What are their plans, really? I'm gonna open up Pokemon Go 2 and see if there's anything out there. I mean, I live in a rural area, so there's not much anyways. That's it? That's all they're gonna do? Whoa, our statement. Okay, hold on. They posted something in-game. Our statement Pokemon Go Rockets. Okay, so that's it? Is that it? Please tell me that's not it. Oh. Wait, what?
No way they ended that stream. Bro. No way.
After 24 hours.
Team Rocket Grunt, so let's see. And I think Erica, you took on this Pokestop, didn't you, Erica? Did you already take on this Pokestop earlier? Did you already do that Pokestop? Okay. Did you capture the Shadow Pokemon? Yeah. Oh, nice.
So...
I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. So don't you guys love the new PvP mechanic? Which, by the way, this Team Rocket Takeover is a brilliant thing to get people back into PvP.
That was it. That was it. They made us wait so long. So long.
The live stream is done? So what was that? Like, what was that? Were they trolling us this whole time? What the heck was that?
Oh my god. What in the everlasting... What? Wait. They posted something else. Subtours. While all of you were distracted with the little stunt that we pulled in New York, we mobilized our forces from a global Team Rocket invasion from 4 to 5 p.m. in your local time. We'll be taking all of our Pokestops in your area.
So, was that it? Like, what was that? Nothing happened. Hey, OtakuZone. What was that?
I'm still live streaming, dude.
here we go. So, Kurt, while all of you were distracted with the little stunt that we pulled in New York,
There's
mobilize our forces for a global Team Go rocket invasion. From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. in your local time zone, we'll be taking over all the Pokestops in your area. Tee-hee. Okay. So that's what's popping.
so that's what they were trying to accomplish.
Everywhere. So all these Pokestops all around the world for 1 hour will be taken over by Team Go Rocket. So I guess that's it. I was hoping for, to be honest, I was hoping for more than that. Right, exactly. They ended the stream. Alright.
Oh Lord, this is crazy. Two, 5. Technically.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and it's only for an hour, which kind of sucks, I'll be honest. Alright, so we can go back over to the game. So yeah, let me see what you guys saying in the chat. Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. It's in letter. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Alright guys. I'm done. I live streamed for 3 hours to Shiny Hunt and that's all they give us? Oh my God. I'm done. This game is trash. This game is trash, guys. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Okay, well, if they're all gonna announce anything, just follow me on social media. I have everything linked down in the description for you guys to see. This video will probably be up later on today, tonight, or whatever is usually the time YouTube usually posts this. But follow me on Instagram on OtakuZone 2017, Twitter Pure Letter Go, and or just subscribe to the channel here, and then hopefully we can get more stuff going. But if that's all they're going to do, I'm done. I live stream for enough time, guys. So again, I appreciate it very much, all of you coming by. Truly, through everybody, Sito, through Inferno, Legendary Beast, Spencer, James, everybody who's just come to the chat and just talked to me throughout the live stream. Sorry that I was all over the place because I've been wanting to listen to everything. So again, thank you. I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow after that whole Team Rocket stuff happens. So see you guys then. Have a good